See if this thing working, man.
Yo,
Shoot me your email, bro.
shoot your email.
What is your email?
You can text it to you.
I'm finna type it in now.
BOPA
DOPA.
MINE
Yep.
84 at Gmail.
84@gmail.com. Okay. Let me see. See the link. So I just sent you a link. Click that link and I want to see if the shit finna work. Just hop on.
Alright.
What's up, Terrell?
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Cool, I ain't what to do.
That event, don't say what time to show up.
You talking about tonight?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I normally, I think I got there about 8, 9, something like that
8,
last
9.
time. Yeah, and I wasn't on time. I missed all the all the festivities and birthday, the birthday song and all that shit. But I think it's different this year because it's not his birthday.
Yeah, because it's not his birthday, it's just an event. Yeah, that's what I was trying to, I'm like, damn, off the ball on that. They send you the address and say the event, but it don't say what fucking time the event starts. I said, man, I don't know, am I missing out? Say calendar, Nicholas venue, don't forget fashion formal. don't say shit about the fucking top.
Shit, I got my what's the name, Martin? Let me see.
Shit. Let's go to their website and see. Oh, okay, I see it. It's at the top of the website. It's 7:30 p.m.
Okay, 7:30.
Yeah, Friday, 7:30 p.m. That's good to know.
Man, I thought I just got a ticket. My shit's supposed to be in my email or something.
It's 7:30. Because I for sure would have fucked around, got there at 9:10, thinking I'm kind of early. I'll probably get there by like 8 or so.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. So, Visa card, you see, like Monopoly Ball, VIP access, mission. Yeah, November 8th, the Nicholas venue. It don't say nothing about no time, though.
It don't. You have to go to the website. I just went to the website. I mean, not the website. Like, once you go to the site, at the top, I have to click fucking pages. I went to the certain pages on the sites, but they should. Shit, that's what we gotta tell them. Hey, put that in your email. You gotta put the time in the email, the confirmation. Shit, if I didn't go do all this extra investigation, I would have had no idea what time to show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the charge. That's the charge. That's your uncle.
Hey, what's your email, Martell?
Hold on, one second. Perfect. Martell at blackwallstreet.net. Martell at blackwallstreet.net.
Street.net. Okay, I just sent you an email. Let me know if you get it.
Okay. Yeah, you are invited to the Black Friday Cyber Monday.
Yeah, click on that.
Accept invite. Yeah, it came through. Say you are joining the live stream event.
Yeah, so let's hang up. I want to see if this shit gonna work.
Alright.
Yeah. Hey, we might be on to something, man. We might be on to something. Hold up, man. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, let me see. Let me see here. Martell, say something. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check. Martell, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, no, I can't hear nothing you saying. I was trying to see if you could hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, I can't hear you though. Let me see. Why can't I hear you? Okay, so you on the laptop?
Yeah, probably be on my laptop. I'm on my phone.
No, I'm saying like I'm on the live, but the volume I'm hearing from my laptop. I'm hearing you on my laptop, and then it's an echo on my laptop too. Okay. Yeah, I'm just working on this Yellow Pro shit, trying to see how to do all this live shit so people can actually tap in remotely. But I got to work on the sound part now. But it's lit because I can, put the double views and shit, like what I'm doing right now, 2 views. Put both of us on there. We can do split screen. Yeah, that's cool. What's up, bro?
Yeah, that's horrible. I can't get the echo is every 5 seconds. I can barely hear you, and then the camera was like glitching.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi or what, but one last thing too. We I'm about to give Frank a call because we're gonna put out this event, right, or whatever we doing for the Afro-Tech event and for our more so our Friendsgiving. Low key, not fuck the Afro-Tech, but nigga Friendsgiving, everybody that comes could be a client, right? I'm thinking, I've been talking to people because I invited a lot of people to this Black Ball tonight, so I got some people pulling up. But I told them about the Friendsgiving too, and I said it's gonna be a Friendsgiving, but we gonna plan for 2025 and see ways that people can work together and things we need to do for 2025. And everybody like, yo, no, we need to be a Black Wall Street client. Like, how can we work with Black Wall Street? How can y'all help us with 2025 and marketing? So I'm thinking if we get a package together, I talked to Amanda Sapp this morning. She's so fucking excited, but she couldn't swing that 6,000. So she said, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? I said, well, if we gonna do the show, because we talked about us doing the show and getting that going, and then us doing marketing for all of their clients, kind of like a white label on the back end. I told her the least we can charge is $500 a month. So I told her the least we can charge is y'all being a $500 monthly client, and we do the services and whatnot for y'all, and that's like our base fee, And I'm just like, shit. I mean, not just for a consultation, y'all still doing really the work, but you get a basic consultation and guidance for $500 a month. So something like that, we get enough clients paying that consistently. I can run it up, 500, 800, 1,000, whatever we decide to do. We can say it's 1,000, but we give you 50% off or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that 500, that should be a start that they swipe the card on.
Yeah. That's a nice general commitment, and that general commitment is really just to say that we got you as a client, you know what I'm saying? And that could be something where that just means we doing one monthly call with that client and whatever, just for a planning session of what they doing and helping them execute. Because all these clients are clients that got teams, so we don't have to do all the work. And I'm fine without doing the work, right? Y'all just paying us $500 to consult you. That's right up my fucking alleyway. And then any additional work y'all want to do, now we can talk about, you get that at a 20% off price. Since you are a 500 committed client, you get access to the events that we throw, that we host for free. You get invited to our VIP events. Then you get maybe 20% off our general services. So if you need SEO work, you need blog work, you need all this other shit that we got about to be building out, they can pay that a la carte, but 20% off, some shit like that. So, but tonight, nigga, a lot of people that's gonna be there. If we got that Eventbrite already for that Friendsgiving, we can pack that bitch out. We can be telling people, yo, yeah, we got a Friendsgiving happening the day after Thanksgiving, the 22nd. It's invite only at a ranch, and it's not your average Friendsgiving. We talking about goals 2025 and how everybody in the room can work with other people in the room. This is a get your 2025 right Friendsgiving. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You ain't just coming to eat and get drunk. We're going to do that too. You're going to chill and have a good time, but we also networking and planning. You know what I'm saying? Really thinking this shit out. So I think that should be our sales approach to how we talk to people and get this shit popping.
Yeah. Last night was pretty cool, bro. I was working the room last night, so I made it to 13 late. It was like after 9 or something like that. But the event
13.
13 James Harden restaurant.
Oh, it was the event that last night?
Yeah. So last night they had the National Association of Black Journalists.
Oh, okay.
They had a networking event there with a keynote speaker and all that type of stuff. And there was a lot of real estate people there too. Chris Senegal and Boss Life Rico, and it was them type of people in there. So it was a nice little crowd. And I was just kind of sitting in the cut, and everybody started coming to me and pulling me out the cut. You know what I'm saying? And bouncing me around, because the PRs, they be having clients and stuff. So when I'm out, they always connect. Hey, I want you to meet my client. It'd be that type of stuff. And I got a chance to meet the owner of Swamp Chicken last night. I met a bunch of people last night, bro, and they was all wanting services, needing services, and just like, yeah, you're the data guy, and all that type of shit. And I was wowing them with the DM automation and all that shit real time. Like, look, did y'all know that y'all can do this? No? Well, here's the platform that you can do it on. But I'm just letting them know, like, hey, I'm the guy. We can help. You can market, advertise with Black Wall Street. We can really connect some dots for you, and just all those different things. So just some type of brands. Yeah.
It's 12:30. We're supposed to be talking to G right now. I'm happy you said that shit. We need to get this site up.
Okay.
I'm like, let me call Frank real quick.
What we got here?
Yo, let me give you a call back, bro.
All right.
So,
all right. Why am I doing this live? I'm at the office. I have no notes. I'm just working. Why am I at the office working, doing this live with no notes? Because I don't need notes for this. This is my life. This is what's happening in everybody's life. It's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We are just 3 weeks away from one of the biggest sales days of the year. And even though I'm saying sales day, it's not a day. It's not a weekend. It's a campaign. You know how presidents, the candidates, they go on campaign trails. They hit the campaign trail. That means that they don't just go to one place and say what they want to be heard. They go to one place and say what they want to be heard. They go to another place and say what they want to be heard. They actually go on a nationwide campaign so everybody can hear and see the message that they have for the people. And that's how you got to be in business. If you are in business, it's like you're running for president every day. You want to be selected. You want them to choose you. You want to be the Donald Trump of your industry at this point. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to be seen and heard but not chosen like some of the other candidates that didn't, fare too well in the 2024 election cycle. You want to be heard, seen, and chosen. And the way you do that is by having a successful campaign. Having a successful campaign. Can you imagine how many less votes Kamala Harris or Donald Trump would have gotten if they didn't have a campaign? If there was no campaign and they wanted the American people to vote for them, how many less votes would they have gotten? But due to the campaign, they were able to generate a sense of urgency. They were able to generate a sense of advocacy. And they were able to generate real votes, real turnout, a real response to the campaign. And that's what you want to do this Black Friday. You want to have a real response for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday campaign. And if you do, I want you to go to my Instagram, MarcusBowersTV. And I want you to DM the words BFCM. I got something with your name on it. Now, if you don't plan on sending any offers, you don't plan on making any money online, if this whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing, this ain't for you, then don't go to my Instagram and DM the words BFCM. Do not DM BFCM on my Instagram. But if you do, you will then receive an ebook with Black Friday, Cyber Monday formulas that I think will help you and your team make more money this Black Friday. A lot of tips, a lot of recommendations, a lot of everything you need to be successful. Not just this Black Friday, but the rest of them too. There's people on earth right now that don't know Black Friday coming up because they're not planning for it. The only reason why they're going to know that Black Friday is here is because people like me are going to create the messages and tell them and remind them. And then when I tell them and remind them, people like them are going to respond to the messages. Hopefully with their pocketbook. E-commerce. There's a lot of money being made online this Black Friday. What does it say? Infotech weekend presented by iLife Hospitality. Yep, it's Afrotech. It is Afrotech. It's Afrotech, and I'm hosting the parties next week. Going to the Black Monopoly Ball tonight, and I'm hosting Afrotech. Welcome to Houston kickoff party at Houston Dynamo Stadium. Shell Stadium, right there where the Houston Dynamo play, the soccer team. They kick balls there, and we'll be kicking off the party for Afrotech in the same building. Hope to see you there. Come through, bring somebody with you. So Friday, November 22nd, you will have access to shop and save early this Black Friday. So even though Black Friday is on November 29th, on November 22nd, you have early access if you register for early access, for your chance to save 10% off raw Indian hair. All links. Shop now. %10 off raw Indian hair. Okay, then I got a Black Friday. Black Friday countdown email couple days until Black Friday. I like Brazilian body wave. Up to 20 inches. $85 a bundle. Sunday. Sunday we'll be updating our website banner and social media banners, including Facebook, with the Black Friday, Cyber Monday graphics. Yeah. Sunday, happy early Black Friday, Thanksgiving to you and yours. And don't go. Marcus speaking.
Hi, I'm calling about your ERC claim. Can you hear me okay?
Hi, Yuri.
Marcus speaking.
Hey, Marcus, how are you?
Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
What you got?
I was wondering, did you already put out the podcast?
No. We met with JC on yesterday. We were talking about a couple of things, but no, the VA hadn't put anything in the Dropbox just yet on the podcast. Yeah, I'm not sure what the holdup is. We normally have them back, way sooner than this, but I haven't got anything just yet.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did give her a nudge, asking like, hey, what's going on? She was like, hey, I'm working on it. So we kind of left it, as is with that. But hopefully we have some, sooner than later. I'll definitely get it over to you. I did, get a chance to watch some of it before they edited it. So look pretty good. We got the content and the audio that we needed. I don't know if the cameras were actually switching, when he was switching camera angles and stuff. So that's something that she'll let me know if we were able to salvage that part. But aside from that, we're good to go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, let's follow up soon. I know that I've been meaning to follow up with you, but there's been you've been busy, I've been busy, but hopefully we can follow up soon on something.
Yeah, I'm here at the office now till about 5 o'clock.
Till about 4?
Yeah. What you got going on this Good Friday?
I think I'm going to be... First, I'm trying to get out of a parking garage. I just met with a lady who did oh my gosh. She did the makeup line. I don't know if you remember hearing her talk.
Yeah, the makeup line. Yep.
Yeah. She said that she thought that the podcast was out. That's why I was asking, because she's got 4,180 views now on her thing.
What was it, like a reel or something that she did?
I guess on her page or YouTube. I don't know, but I'll have to check out which one she's doing it on. But yeah, she was telling me she's got a lot more views and everything. But yeah, I will be busy till probably around 4 today. But you're gonna be at the office till 4.
Yeah,
maybe after we can meet or something, because I have to do a podcast at 2:30 with some investors. With this deal for cannabis. And then after, I have to meet with their friends around 4. But then after that, I should be open. I don't know if you're going to be busy or even in the area.
Yeah, no, I'll be working most of tonight. I'm going to this Monopoly ball that they're having tonight with a bunch of realtors and stuff. Some big developers and stuff like that. And then I'm actually looking at some investment opportunities and deals and stuff on my laptop now.
What is this Monopoly ball?
It's tonight. It's called the Black Monopoly Ball. So it's a lot of the black realtors, the developers here in the city. They all this big.
1 second, sorry, my phone connected to my car.
Yeah, so it's a big realtor out here named Chris Senegal that does a bunch of the $1 million deals and stuff and work with the city. So he's put on a big Monopoly ball tonight, and a lot of the realtors gonna be out partying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wearing all black, partying, and they got ice sculptures and all that other good stuff. A lot of drinks, a lot of stuff happening.
I would love to go. Would they? I mean, is it? I don't know.
No.
Would I be able to go?
Yeah, I mean you can go. I mean, let me see if what the ticket's looking like. I just bought me a VIP ticket last night. Normally I don't buy tickets. I just try to sneak in, but I went ahead and bought one last night just to because
the value of the event.
Yeah, because I just know we got a lot of things to market, promote, and then I got a lot of clients in the industry and stuff like that. So yeah, Rebecca, let me send this over to you.
And yeah, if you could send that over to me, and then also tell me about the investments you're looking for, because I've got a lot of them I'm working on right now. Some of them are music events. Some of them are big cannabis deals in the Missouri market, which obviously if we can close it or any investors come in on it or you refer anyone, there's a big payout, right, to anyone that we work with.
Yeah. So what I've been doing is paying attention to these multifamily investment properties,
Okay.
and so the more I get them, I just kind of forward them over to my network, and if somebody bite the bait, then great. If not, we just keep their name on the list. But I got 72 units in Crosby, single family homes here in the Houston area, 32 unit properties, 60 unit properties, 484 unit properties, all the way to 1,200. So, and then even some stuff in the DFW area. So it's a lot of opportunity. And most of my clients focus on Texas.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some in Texas, some in Florida that we're working on. What is your, 1 second. Are you kind of doing the same thing like with deals, like the connecting and then they pay like an origination fee, or?
Kind of, sort of. Just because I'm in the network, or in the industry, I'm definitely not a broker. But but I'm just connecting some dots, and I think it'll make sense for me along the way. Whether I get a percentage or get some of the origin dollars, or however. But right now I'm just forwarding it over the information to the other rich people, because I'm not. People always run into me, and I'm a service provider and a product seller, not a real investor, or I don't do the realtor multifamily deals, and I'm not the investor when it comes to that. But I know a lot of people that are. So instead of me just not being open to getting these deals and checking them out, I've been open to receiving them, and then finding out who in my network would best fit it, and seeing if it's something that they want to bite on, because I've missed out on a few deals by not connecting the dots, I think.
Yeah, I got you. That's a lot of what myself and Milo are doing too. So that's really cool. There's a lot of value in it, right? Like, we're not the big investors either, but we are always, like you said, running into the people who they either have the deal or they have the capital, and it's just connecting the dots. So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, give me a call. I'm here. Again, I'm gonna be out tonight, just kind of enjoying life as usual. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, hopefully I see you there. I'm gonna check out the tickets and everything, and hopefully I can come through. I'll look at everything right now.
Okay, peace out.
All right, talk soon. Bye.
Hey man, I'm over here in the office, man, working as usual, and I just received a message, text message. Just received it in the thread. The thread is titled "Siblings," because this is the text group that's full of me and my siblings. One of my sisters just posted a link in the text group, and right now I'm reading on redbull.com site, on redbull.com's website. I'm reading Cassie, Cassie, Central Washington University. Cassie, what is Cassie? Cassie is a study assistant available as either a physical robot or a digital app, using AI to provide personalized study strategies. It helps college students stay organized, manage their time, and optimize their learning by adapting to individual study habits for better productivity and success. And then I got my beautiful niece, Morgan Holman, Cassie founder, because we like to find ways to change the world, and then when we find ways to change the world, people pay us for it, and then we gotta go find people to help us do it. Once you find a way to solve a problem in the world, then you find a way to transact with customers. Then you find a team that help you transact with a lot of customers. Now you're considered the founder. You wouldn't found everything. The product, the service, the customer, and the team. You found everything. So you're the founder. Shout out to all the founders on Earth. And shout out to my niece, the founder of Cassie, Cassie. Again, it's a physical robot or a digital app. And whatever you do, use AI too. Pretty cool, man. In college, we discovered our true calling, using our opportunities and skills to make a meaningful difference in others' lives.
Hello.
Hey, Sabrina, what's going on?
Shannon.
Oh, man, I gotta change your name on my phone. Shannon,
Yeah.
Miss Shannon. Okay, let me lock you in. I was trying to get hold of Sabrina. Let me. I think I got her number saved and the numbers switched up.
Okay, and I'll text her and let her know you're trying to reach her.
Okay, appreciate you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Sabrina, what's going on?
Nothing much. How you doing, man?
I'm cooling. Just tapping in. Next week, Wheatley High School.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Did you see the email that I sent you?
Yep, Mr. Loman's class, Tuesday, 10 to 12. And then Wednesday was my question. What's going on Wednesday? It looked like it's like 8 to 4 or something like that. What is that?
It's 4 different classes. It's a total of 78 kids, but you're hitting them whenever they're inside the classroom. So you're taking over their class and teaching them. So the same thing you teach the day before is the same thing you teach the next day.
Okay, got it. So I'm pretty much subbing the whole day.
Yeah, you'll have like a 3-hour break to yourself. I think I identified it. I'm not sure, but hold on one second. You'll have a 3-hour break to yourself. From like 11:40 till 2:50. The last class is at 2:50 till 4:30.
Okay.
And I was meaning to send you a follow-up email. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, what? This my feet? Yeah, oh, you're so sweet. What's wrong? Is it okay if I email Tyler Davis? Okay. But yeah, I was meaning to send a follow-up email to you. I'm headed to Wichita to see my mama. But I wanted to see if you had any questions about the material you would be sharing, or if you needed help or anything like that.
No, I'm good to go. You going to Wichita, Kansas?
No, Texas.
Okay, yeah, you did say Wichita, Texas. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the 13th is we good to go. Then the 14th, 8:30. Got those boxes, those windows, and then I got the break time. Look like from 1:20 to 2:50.
Yeah. If you want to bring anything for the kids, you can. I think I included on your email how the maximum amount of kids that will be in each class.
Yeah.
So if you want to bring something, you can. It could be small, anything from pens. If you want to do snacks, giveaways, interactive activities, that whole entire time frame is yours.
Okay, got it. Now, in the future, I thought it was, like a window, but I feel like I got a whole day to kind of box in and teach them everything they need to know, so we got enough time to make everything happen. What's the difference between the 13th and the 14th?
The 13th is a different set of kids. It's only one day. The 13th is a Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's one set of economics kids that day. So he only has one economics class on Wednesday, and then his other 4 economics class are on Thursday. So it's just a different set of kids. It's same information, just different set of kids.
Okay, got it. And aside from that, I'm good to go. I'm sure the classroom got some type of LED screen.
Then you have access for projector, anything you need to connect, like a laptop or anything like that. You have access to all of that.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I think that's really it. Do you know the guys from 40 Acres and a Mule?
Yes.
Okay. I'm helping him fill the conference on the 18th and the 19th. So I'm going to try to see if he will give me a table for everybody who's educating the kids, because these will be some of the kids that I'll make sure come to his conference.
Which conference?
He does a conference in January. He does one in January, and he does one
in June. Yeah. So the MLK and Juneteenth event.
Yeah. So he said he needed like 1,000 young people. So I'm helping him get that room full. I already spoke to TSU. They're gonna be there with their kids, or with their students. Let me not say kids, with their youth. And then the Magnificent House. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to send all of their 18 to 24-year-olds.
Okay, yeah, that's big. We've been doing that MLK event for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I had never heard of it, but he had reached out to me a while back about it, and I just followed up with him because he gets Chromebooks for all of them, and I didn't know how I was going to get the kids Chromebooks this year.
Yep.
So hopefully he gives us a table at the gala for everyone who's helping support. So I just wanted to place that on your radar. But if you know him, you might already be going to his gala.
Yeah, no, I actually I help him market and promote it and stuff.
Oh, okay, look at you.
Yeah, because it was I grew up off Martin Luther King out here in Houston, and so yeah, I always every MLK holiday season I always get excited and make sure we do what we need to do in the community. So we started doing these events, and year after year, just keep getting bigger and bigger. So it's cool.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And did you register for December 13th?
December 13th. I'm sure I did. Socials? Yeah, if I didn't, I'll click a link or something. I thought I did.
Okay. If not, I'll shoot you the link. I know I shot it to you in an email, but I'll shoot it to you via text because it's starting to fill up really fast.
Okay.
And we're doing a cutoff. So I'm going to shoot you a link. I think that's it. On your radar too, would you be willing to do this same type of education again in April of next year?
Yes.
2025?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, a different school.
So I'll be able to let same. It'll be the same school. Same school, different set of kids.
Got it.
So
Okay.
you're doing half of the senior class right now, and you'll do the other half of the senior class next semester.
Okay. Yeah. Time me in.
Okay.
Yeah. We're good to go.
And I should be able to let you know, like, February, what the dates are.
Now,
Just fall is a little bit hectic.
with this, are you going to look to expand anytime soon, or just focus on Wheatley?
Yes. I actually had a call this morning with a lady who worked for NASA, who has a high school she wants to do, and then next semester, my goal is to either be at Sharpstown High School or to be at Women's Preparatory. So next semester, it might be like a double take of education. The other half of Wheatley High School, and then Young Women's Preparatory or Sharpstown. So we'll be adding a school next semester.
Okay. Got it.
And then from there, I gotta figure out personnel to do what I do, because running Houston Money Week holistically and then Texas Beans, I won't be able to be at the school like I am. So I'm more or less looking for money right now to hire people. Yeah. But yeah, the goal is to expand, in short. Okay, and then I have one question for you. You know, I tried to register for the Afrotech event that you were hosting, but it's a hold on the waiting list.
Is it?
So, yeah, when I tried to register.
I know tickets been going pretty fast. Let me see.
Yeah.
It's like a few tickets left.
They say a few tickets left?
Yeah, they
Okay,
probably
so
what they did was they probably had a certain amount of tickets on there, and then once they probably saw everybody registering, they probably added some additional tickets first, because
okay,
they
so I'll go
did
in there
say
and try to
that
register.
they have, it's one event space, and then they also got another VIP executive event at the same location, so they got enough space for everybody.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll check it out then and try to re-register.
And tonight, last night was an NABJ.
Wait, what happened with NAGB?
It was a networking event. You know, Chauncey Glover passed away.
Yes, I've been seeing that all over, like, socials, LinkedIn, everywhere.
Yeah, so they had a, NABJ, they always meet monthly, I think, or about, quarterly or something. But last night they had their chapter meeting, I guess, and then it was a bunch of realtors out. So tonight is the Black Monopoly Ball. But it sounds like you're on the road, so you ain't worry about that. But the Black Monopoly Ball tonight.
No, and I seen it on Instagram, because I had never heard of it before. I seen it on Instagram like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I tried to register, but it was full.
Yeah.
Or tried to, but it was full, so I was like, I guess I'm not going. I'm going to go see my mama.
And even that's more like a private event, kind of, sort of.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can still, get in or pay or and all those different things. But it's definitely one of those events where everybody, the who's, type stuff is in the city and shit. They all be out.
Yeah. Well, keep me abreast of events, like, before they feel because I really be trying to go, even, but, like, I guess I just don't know how to get to them or get into them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, yeah, I did want to go to that. But it was all full. I was like, aw. And then my brother was like, you want to go see Mama this weekend? I was like, yeah, I go.
Okay. Well, yeah, hit the road. Safe travels.
All right.
And see you when you get back.
For sure. Let me know if you need anything. And don't forget to bring your ID when you come, because you'll have to check in the front office.
I got
did
it.
not put that in the email.
That's next week. And shoot me that link so I can make sure the December 7th.
Register.
Yeah.
All right. Got you.
Marcus speaking.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Mo. I'm calling with Senior Benefits. How are you today?
Did you mean to FaceTime me?
Yeah. I'm just making sure, one, you got everything you need, and two, we communicate virtually, Zoom.
I'm so old school. I'll be like, hello.
No. We can text, we can voice message, we can do all type of things nowadays. You know what I'm saying? What's going down? What you got going over there?
Actually getting ready to take my daughter's car to go get some service work right now.
Okay, what's going on with the whip? Is need an oil change or something?
That and tires. You know, she's 17, getting ready to graduate, so I'm still trying to teach her how to take care of her car.
You better take her with you to the tire shop then. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that too, but she in school right now. But I was just looking at your social media page. I'm really bad when it comes to social media. I don't know if you know that or not. Like really bad. I am. I'm trying to get better. But I was just thinking about you. I would love for my son to meet you. My son, 15. You got any kids?
Yeah, I got a 5-year-old. I got a daughter. I think that the youth, I like talking to the kids more than anything. That's why I be talking and using my voice. It ain't got nothing to do with the grown-ups and the adults. It's all about the youth. And then I got a blueprint that, if people follow the blueprint, it's impossible to not get rich. The military is a stepping stone, all that type of stuff. And it's just making sure that they understand the importance of education even after you graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I helped my daughter start a club at her school. It's called Making a Difference Everywhere. So basically, it's a leadership club to try to help the kids do just that. Just get insight on resources on how to just move from high school to the next thing, whatever your next thing is, whether it be college, trade school, whatever. I was one of those kids that went to, high school at the end, like, what am I going to do next?
Yeah.
Like, what next? And nowadays it's worse. To me, I think it's worse. And just too many kids at my daughter's high school just going to, just don't even know what scholarships are. They don't know anything. So one of my other passions I never really shared with you, is actually youth college and career readiness. So
I do a lot of volunteerism around that as well. But I'm also trying to figure out how I'm going to enter that space, this space to make money and just not volunteer and just instead of just helping them create the clubs at the school, really trying to do something with my daughter and we start something and letting her be the voice of it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because she does a lot of public speaking right now, poetry writing and everything. In fact, tomorrow I'm taking her to Florida. She got asked to speak at this fundraiser. I don't know if you know who Lisa Nichols is. You know who that is?
Yep.
So she's a big-time motivational speaker, and I took my daughter to her leadership class. It was called Speaking Right to Make Millions, blah, 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 blah. I just wanted her to be in the room with, like, other people who write.
Proximity, yeah.
Yeah, and then they had this summer camp for teens, and that was the real event that I wanted her to go to. But what I didn't know is that by taking her to the other event, that they were actually doing fundraising for the teen event, right? And so I ended up having a whole Holy Ghost experience, and because my daughter was dealing with some mental health challenges due to just not having friends and trying to find her tribe here in Houston with us being new to the city. It was just a whole lot. So I just went on supercharged, just trying to make sure she didn't stay in that dark space, right? So as a result of that, I got up and then, everybody was like, oh my God, da, 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 da. So then my daughter got on the stage and she started speaking. So Lisa Nichols asked her and maybe about 7 other teens to come to this event tomorrow in Fort Lauderdale as one of the teens to represent what goes on in this summer camp. So she already raised like $60,000 in like 1 hour for this particular group. But then this company, I got to think of the guy's name, but he's some big time mastermind facilitator. And he, I guess he's just connected with Lisa. One thing Lisa know how to do, she know how to get that money. Especially from white people. Like, she has
Look, that's why I focus on the veteran stuff now, because a lot of people in our community say they want to give back, but nobody in our community want to give back to the veterans. It's always the white folks that's like pro-veteran and pro-service. It's never us. And so I feel like it should be more of us being loud and proud veterans than what you hear and see. But with y'all, so y'all flying out there or driving out there? What y'all doing?
No, we flying in the morning.
So y'all about to fly out there, enjoy Florida, and y'all going to do the dance. They call me to do the dance. Like, I'm going to Wheatley next week. I'll be at Wheatley High School Tuesday and Wednesday. You should pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a high school on the north side, and I'm pretty much doing from 10 to 12. I'm teaching the students how to make money online and financial literacy. And then the next day, they got me there from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pretty much all day.
So what program are you going to? Because that's what I actually would love for you to come out, connect with my daughter, come out, I don't know, just as a speaker, talk to her, the teens that's within her club. High Tower needs so much help, and I be trying, but they just talk nigga shit.
Yeah, I know. High Tower used to be, a nice, wholesome school, and then it changed.
And then it's like the leadership, like they just, the PTO, I can just go on and on. But I ain't got time to focus on that. I just be focusing on what I can expose my kids to do. If they not going to do it, it's my responsibility to get them out there and show them. So, but anyway, I would love for my daughter and my son to meet you, because my son, I told him, you got to figure something out. So right now I have him, he's enrolled in a cosmetology program. He don't really want to be a cosmetologist. He really say he wants to be someone like a fashion stylist or whatever. But I just want him to start thinking about life after high school. He's a sophomore right now, right? And so I'm like, you got to figure something out. It's because I don't know how to read you right now. He's real flat. I know he like history, but I'm proud of him because he's figured out a way. And you would be a great example for him. He's figured out a way. He got a little following, he think he cool and cute, and all of that. He got a little following, so now he's selling these little t-shirts, right? So he's selling these t-shirts. I'm like, who's your manufacturer? Like, I need to know, like, what's going on, because first of all, adults will trick you and get over on you. So I got to know at least what's going on, but I'm still learning the whole business, everything. I'm all right, but I ain't where you are, and I'm trying to get there. But because he took this step, and now, like, make, I don't know how much he make. I know sometimes I see 750 come through, 8, 9, but it's just a good start. And he's only doing it through social media, right? Yeah. And to your point, teaching the kids how to do the online sales and marketing and everything, and now he's doing it, and then to follow a blueprint and to be inspired. I would invest in whatever I feel like he needs with somebody like you, just to be inspired. You hip, you know, black, young, inspiration, and he's now doing it. So I know he already don't want to do the hair, but I'm like, let's just focus on this, because they don't offer anything fashion related, you know, in the schools. But a lot of people who I know that are really, really good in fashions, it's a crossover to hair and all of that. They got that same creative space. Like, you don't have, I say, and it's just something for you to put in your pocket, so that when you leave high school, I mean, my goal is for you to get educated. I still feel like black men need to be educated. That doesn't mean that you can't be a businessman. You need to do both, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And anyway, so what are your thoughts? Would you be
First of all, you have to do both. Businessmen and women are educated. You got to learn how to do anything. What happens is, we had a conversation in our communities, and the niggas in our communities be telling people that, hey, you don't have to be educated to get this money. You don't have to go to college to be successful. And in reality, you don't have to go to college to learn on a campus to be successful. But you still got to learn something from somebody, from somewhere, and that's still education. It's just, we think that education means school and degrees and college and universities, but education is walking outside and reading and eating food from somewhere else, and, you know, being exposed and really taking it in and comprehending it. So, but yeah, I'm more than open to hollering at, you know, the team over there. Yeah, hollering at the team over there and making it happen. This is what I do. That's why they put me to all the schools and stuff, you know. So.
Listen, I did not know that. So I see a collaboration already. And you can tell me what you think. Yeah. Now, are they paying you to go out there to do that?
No, that's what I was telling you, because you just brought that up. You was like, you know, you don't want to be the person just doing the work. You want to start doing it the right way, where the funding is coming in. And what I'm saying is, like, y'all going out there to speak with the Lisa Nichols lady, they call me to go speak to the donors, because they know after I get done speaking, I inspire the donors to go in their pocket and be like, shit, we got to help the kids. But I'm not the one getting the money. The people that call me to come speak are the ones getting all the money and shit. And they ask me to come speak, and I'm like, yeah, I come for free. Because I know that what I'm saying, the people need to hear. And so I never get the return on investment monetarily. My return on investment is the impact to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But ain't no income now. My income is in business, on e-commerce and stuff. But I do all this other stuff.
But it's okay. Like, I don't mind giving back. I give back all the time. But some things still got to equate dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with that. But, like, for instance, like my daughter, she just got an invite today to go out and speak, to do another poem, and a fundraiser coming up with another organization here in Fort Bend. They doing fundraisers for a youth program, right? So I can just see, like, I don't even know, but I can see her collaborating with you, even as inspiration, doing your financial literacy, and maybe some of these events that you're doing for the youth empowerment events. Now, you're talking to the actual adults that are the donors, or are you talking to the kids too?
No, so different events is different audiences. But next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm talking to the kids. I'm teaching the kids in the classroom setting how their undivided attention. I'm gonna show them some things their parents ain't taught them, like AI and how to make money online and all that stuff, how to use a CRM. But some of the other events is always like, I'm doing keynotes. You know, they actually just bring me up.
That's paying you though, right?
No.
You get paid for your keynote?
I mean, I normally don't ask. You know, when they ask me like, hey, are you available? Are you free? If it's for the kids, I'm always like, yeah, what time, what day? You know, but I need to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say that. You're going to need to go to Lisa Nichols' class. Because that's what she teaches, like, and you already doing it, right? And we already know that, yes, we're going to give back. We're going to give to the kids, because it's what we know we need to do to make that impact. But on top of that, okay, keynote speaker, she don't do nothing for, and she's always the only black woman woman on the stage with millionaire men. Hold on. Millionaire men. This is how she got her start, right? She said she had $7 in her pocket. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say that, yes, you as a businessman know you're going to give back. But what's wrong with saying, yeah, I'm a keynote. This my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I want my daughter to learn, because right now she's 17. But I told my daughter, I need you to build that relationship with her, because she said people all over the world always ask her to mentor them, adults, especially adults. She said, I always tell everybody no. But she sees something in my daughter, and she like, that was me at 17. And I am willing to, because I want my daughter to know that she does have a gift. I'm like, you got a gift. She's been winning, like, oratoricals and poetry competitions, and I'm like, we need to monetize this. So I'm trying to learn that part so that I can help her. But even like last night when you told me it was a bunch of journalists in there, I'm all like, journalists? Oh, because I didn't know what I was really coming to. I'm just getting out.
Say, man, look, what I've done the past couple of years while everybody else was networking in different places, I used to always pay attention to the National Association of Black Journalists convention. So they always have an NABJ convention, and they have it in different cities across the U.S. The convention is where all the black journalists, the anchors, the TV news people, they all come together in one spot. And it's people like me that show up, and I just tell them my story, and then they go back and tell my story to the world. You know what I'm saying? And they write these blogs, and I never had to get a PR or no publicist or none of that, because I was always connected to the true journalists. The PRs and the publicists reach out to the journalists when they want the favors. I was already connected with the journalists, without the middleman and the middle person and stuff. So, that's definitely a cool event, a cool network to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So
I need to get on that email list, because I'm still trying to make my rounds, and I haven't been out a whole lot lately. But because for the last 2 months, I really just been taking my daughter to HBCUs, and we've been doing tours.
Man, you better take it to PWI, man. Quit playing, man.
No. She is. Let me say this. Let me correct that. I'm trying to remember what I was going to go in the house for. Damn, I forgot.
Man, you might as well go and slide this way, man. I'm being in the office till about 5, 6 o'clock today. I'm over here networking.
You still in the Sienna area, right?
Yeah. I'm over here. My office is I'm in the penthouse, but it's Arena Towers. Arena Towers.
I gotta go take care of my daughter.
The car.
No, because we leaving in the morning. I want to make sure that things are done now. While I got the time.
Yeah. You want to be prepared.
But yeah, let's see if somehow 2 things we can collaborate. I would love for my daughter to collaborate with you on maybe one of your speaking engagements, and she can just be featured as the poet, and she. Inspired of you, because that's what she do. She got a nice little following, but I'm also trying to get her to learn how to monetize all of this, right? But sometimes, like going to your point, just the free exposure is good too, right? And then my son, we just need to get the business with him, because he's already started. So with because he don't really connect maybe the technology piece to social media and him making the money. So when he can hear from somebody other than me, and whatever your fee is, if it's within my budget, I'm most definitely going to, because I want him to be mentored. So I'm serious. And I'm looking for a male who's doing what he's starting to do, so he can understand, like, I'm on to something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so he can trust the process. And I definitely, I'm with you. We can put something together. I'm actually looking to do some things virtually, so even after I get done talking to the kids, we can still connect virtually ongoing, like every week or every month, or, so we can continue pouring into each other and guiding them in the right direction.
Because what I was trying to do, I was just talking to my mentor, because I just joined AKAs a couple years ago, and I just recently joined this the chapter here in Houston. So I'm still trying to meet people and just connect. But anyway, she's a counselor, and I was just telling her, like, I'm trying to figure out what kind of program can be created. And I know it can be after school, but I've been paying attention to the PALS program. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but the PALS program
changed my life.
Program that they have.
Changed my life. Police Activity League. The Police Activity League.
It's inside the schools. They do a lot of community service.
What does PAL stand for?
I don't know what the PAL stand for, but I know that what they do is they go in and they teach community service, leadership, maybe some college readiness components, but it's most definitely about community service and leadership skills.
Yeah.
And they have an actual curriculum inside of the school. So they're not even an after school program. So I don't know. I said I was going to actually research what their program is in its entirety, because there is such a need for people like us to create some programs. Because my other part of that is with the whole college and career readiness part, I'm passionate about helping kids identify their skills. It's too many teenagers that don't know what a skill is. And I want you, this is why I do what I do for my kids, and I go hard. Like, I sometimes don't make my money the way that I know I can, because I want my kids to be better than me. That's just my give back. Like, I never wanted to be like this big time corporate. I was a stay-at-home mom, but created some entrepreneurial endeavors for myself so I can keep money coming in while I got my military money. So the military at the time was my husband, because I wasn't married. You know, my marriage is real recent, and that was just my mindset. Now, I probably would do it a little bit differently now. I just wanted to have the flexibility to kind of move around the way that I needed to, so that my kids can have all the exposure that they needed. Mm-hmm. So, like, when I just took this last few weeks and we just hopped the road. I'm like, you're gonna miss school a couple of days because we going to get it. You know? Because last year we didn't do a junior year because she was doing all these competitions, and we're like, she is HBCU bound. Like, she wants to go to a HBCU. I wholeheartedly support it. I did take her to some PWIs because I just want her to see the difference and be able to make decisions solely for her. You know, but anyway, I'm saying all that to say that I was talking to the college and career readiness lady at her school the other day, and she got 2,500 students who are may or may not, but more not than may, do not have parents involved in the process to help them get to the end. Like, I don't understand why these parents are giving up when these kids get to high school. No, that's where you need to go even harder. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're still young and do not understand the processes. It's very easy to tell people, do this, do that. No, that is not always simple. Sometimes you have to show people how to do this and do that. Then you let them go to allow them to learn on their own, and then be able to come back for questions and guidance. As that's what my daughter now driving my car. Look, my car. She rolling in my little car. I'm all like, but
and see what they it's just guidance, trusting the process and stuff. You know, that's it. It's all the same stuff.
But the schools need the help is the point that I'm trying to get to. Because the lady was like, I can't get to all the kids. And then there are kids getting to the end of the wrong stuff. And we need to focus on the average kids, not the ones that's excelling and got their parents involved. What about those ones who may be dealing with like special needs, disabilities, or just don't have no parents at all, homeless, and so that's it.
So a lot of these programs out here that I've seen that are successful, they have the give back bug, but then they partner up with like banks. So like Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and they do these financial literacy STEM courses or curriculum and programs where they help the kids, and at the end of the program, the kids get a bank account. And so because they get a bank account, the Chase Banks, the Wells Fargos, they fund the programs, because at the end, the kids now get a bank account where the banks end up making their money back. over time, because now the kids open up their first bank account over here, they deposit in their checks, they cashing checks, and now it becomes that whole ecosystem. But it's a way to get funding to help us as long as we're helping the kids on that financial part, no matter what role we playing in the school system. But right now in the schools, if they're not teaching anything that they got to do with making money online, because the teachers aren't making money online, so they can't teach nothing they're not doing. They're not using AI tools, because the teacher's not using AI tools, so they can't teach nothing that they're not doing. And so that's kind of where we come in. If we can continue to get into the schools and put together a true program, we can get it in front of the politicians easily and just have them sign off on whatever we need to sign off on and make it happen.
That's what me and you need to connect on right there.
Yeah.
That's what we need to connect on. Because, I don't know why. Yeah, I saw you yesterday, but I'm glad you remembered me. But I'm like, I don't know. So would you be willing to have some additional dialogue along that? As veteran-owned businesses, so I put something together maybe earlier this year. And it was a program that was, helping veterans launch their businesses or grow their businesses or whatever. And that was the idea that I presented. Because I was trying to do something different. I was trying to get away from the whole massage thing. Yeah, I did the massage corporate piece, but that ain't where my passion lies. And God keep on telling me, like, I need you to listen to me. And I'm like, okay, Lord, how am I going to do this? And I literally have been I said, I won't do nothing until I figure out how to do this. And outside of this other business, I'm going to do. Because my kids are challenging me, because they keep on saying, you been saying you going to do this for the last. I say, y'all just, timing is everything with me. I say, have y'all noticed anything? When I make my mind up, it happens. Period. It happens. It's just that I needed to be clear. And I wasn't, like, the massage thing was always a means to an end. And I knew the end was, when I turned 50, I'm just like, I like it. I'm big on health awareness, but it's the kids that's like, but it's like, okay, that's why I keep on saying, I can't keep doing it for free. But what you just said, like that whole, that's it. Like, I have this whole idea, like that part with the financial literacy, allowing these kids to go into real live places to have opportunity, not bringing the person to them, but also getting that exposure. So my son said, okay, I want to be a fashion guru. I need to connect you with somebody in the industry that's in fashion so that you can see what this process looks like. And then once you in there, it doesn't even have to be a paid intern. It could just be an opportunity to go in maybe quarterly or weekly. It can be different options that are set up so these kids are paired with whatever their direction of focus or interest is. And I meet so many people. I got all these cards. They're just sitting here waiting on these people. They just waiting on me to call them, right? Because I'm really good at getting the information and getting the connect. Then I'll get stuck and be like, okay, all right, now I got all the information. Now what I'm gonna do with it? So I got to get the blueprint together. So what you think?
Yeah, systems. Yeah, we can make something shake. I think again, as a proud veterans, we supposed to be working together, and we supposed to be changing lives, and we supposed to still be serving even after uniform. So that's what my mission is. I'm still on the same mission, and I think we'll come across people that's like-minded, where we can collaborate and change some lives and impact some people and make some money. Because I think that's where it's all about now. For me, I've been doing all this free stuff for a long time, and everybody been making money off my back. I know they have, and I'm open to them still making money and me still helping with the change. But now I want to start funding my own curriculums and having people donate to what I got going on. And I want to bring in speakers and be like, go tell them to give me some more money. You know what I'm saying? Like tell them how we change your life, so they can then give us some more money. You know what I'm saying?
So that's exactly what's getting ready to happen tomorrow, right? And she's phenomenal at what she do. Like, she changing lives. Like, she make you tap into your soul, in terms of, like, really figuring out what it is that's blocking you from doing the things that you need to do. If you've been dealing with whatever your tragedy is, whether it's sex, whether it's molestation, from family members, whatever. You know, uncovering those old wounds and giving you the strategies to heal from them, then giving you the strategies to make money with. So yeah. So I want to. Oh man. So I did not know that you was into you at all. So thank you for saying that. We need to come up with something. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm with you. We got to come up with something to impact the youth even more. And you talk about the blueprint and the whole college career readiness. I studied all that. That's why I got all these degrees. You know, I got my teacher certification. You know, so this is what I do. I convince and argue with people that say school's not important and you ain't got to go to college for this. I'm like, well, you at least got to go to the military or something. You got to go get educated from somebody. And for your son, right? Somebody like your son, if they don't know what they want to do, they can go to the military and get paid to figure it out for 4 years. Cosmetology is a great skill to have because when you become a cosmetologist, you can then provide that service to everybody on base, you know, to everybody in the community. And then you learn how to make money, but then you also learn how to run a business and how to do other things along the way. So it just kind of gives you the skill set. You still got to learn more after you start doing hair and nails and makeup and all that. You still got to do more, but that's like a good starting point.
And then here's the, but even if he, like I told him, I don't care what you do. I want you to take advantage of these opportunities that the schools are providing y'all right now. You leave with your regular degree and you leave with your certification. So I have my daughter. She's in the digital media program. She's out here taking pictures. And that's another thing. Like the whole business part is what we got to I have to really tap into or get them connected with somebody else because they both got services that they provide. You know, she got 3 services really. A, she can do motivational speaking. B, she's already doing the poetry. C, she's doing the photography. D, I told her, you a writer. You can help other people write. I said, but let's focus on what God has taken your pain and turned it into. I made her start entering into these competitions because when we was living in Atlanta, I kept saying, damn, I'm trying to get them into all these private schools. I'm writing and stuff. And I'm like, she write better than me. You know, they're not teaching like grammar and all that kind of stuff, but her stories, they're there, right? And so I don't care what room she go into and when she speaks, she'll never tell people who she is. Like, she'll never say, I did this, I did that. She'll just sit there quiet. And I'm like, no, it's not boasting. But you have to let people know what you do. And so now that she's about to be 18, they don't want to talk to me no more. They want her to talk. And I'm like, you got to get, and she's an introvert. But when she stand on the stage, you will never know she's an introvert, right? So she's really an ambivert is what I call it. Like,
that's kind of how I am. You seen where I was at, chilling in the corner by myself, you know what I'm saying, chilling, and then people just kind of start, you know, coming, pulling and talking. I'm like, okay, well, now I can talk a little bit. But before it's just me in the space, just chilling. Because people don't know what I do, and they don't know me, you know, and they don't know my history and who I really am. And I don't know how people remember me. So I just wait until, you know, people show up with the right energy like you did. I was like, yeah, hey, how you doing? I am happy to see you. I hadn't seen you in a long time, you know. Did you enjoy last night?
Yeah, because like I told you, outside of that, I almost didn't go. And you know, living out here in Seattle, you like, shit, I'm serious.
Yeah, you got it. It's a nice little drive right there. Nice little drive.
I usually don't mind driving. It was just the fact that she left so late. And I mean, we didn't get there till like 9 something. And I'm all like, But I'm trying to get more social. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go. Because once I get there, like, I start talking. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of what energy I'm in, what I'm feeling.
So what is the energy like in a spot like that? Because you was looking like you was looking last night. So is it all professional or is it like a party atmosphere where people are like hollering at each other and a little bit of everything going on?
Well, to your point, you said that in the early part, it was the people who are probably there strictly for business and the people who might be in the better positions that you might need to talk to.
Yeah.
However, it's going to be something that's lingering along. I really do believe in party with a purpose.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of the Greek organizations, that's what they operate on. Party with a purpose. We all about, you know, building our economies, supporting black businesses, just so many different missions and good time. That's how the Greeks look at it. I didn't know that until I got in, right? I just didn't know because I was the first to go to college, first to be a Greek in my family, and I really did it because I was thinking about my daughter and her need and my need to connect with more professional people and like-minded people, right? So I'm saying all that to say that it's okay that that event last night went into that way because I do feel like it was a party with a purpose, right? So the underlying tone based on what she was telling me is that it's all about networking, right? But in the beginning, I don't know what happened in the beginning. But they want people to I see people had name tags on.
Yep.
Right? So you're identifying who you are and what you do to make it an easier talking point for the networking opportunity.
Yeah, the icebreaker. The icebreaker, yeah.
The second part is I think it's okay to turn it into a social opportunity to meet somebody. Because why? Look, people doing online dating and all this other kind of stuff. So regardless of what the person's end goal is, it's what you make of the experience. So I don't think it was anything wrong with it. So if you were not the person that needed to stay to do all that extra socializing, flirting, whatever, you leave. If you want a little bit more of that, you stay. If you came late, you got that part of it, but you still got a little bit of a networking opportunity in because I end up meeting a couple different people in some industries that after you told me that, that's when I'm like, okay, let me go work the room. Because I didn't know what I was at. I didn't know. And so, it is what it is. But even me, it's just also inspiration for me to keep getting my shit together because I'll start and then I'll get so focused on my kids that I fall off again.
Well, I think you give me the right energy. You know what I'm saying? So I get a little motivation talking to you and stuff. So I think we'll be able to do some great things together. So I'm excited. I'm glad I ran into you last night.
I can't wait. I'm all like, and we're gonna just say universal connection because as soon as you said you, military, purpose. Oh, so to make the last point before I get into here, they wouldn't let me do they wouldn't let me come into the program with the idea for the youth program because they said it's too much work, as though the idea wasn't going to be sustainable. I want you to do the massage, but I ain't really feeling the massage right now, right? I know I don't want to do the massages. I was trying to build the team, but I want to do something where I know that's a part of my first half of my life. God keeps telling me you need to do the second half. I keep telling you what to do. You need to collaborate with some other people and get this shit done. That's what God told me, right? He ain't say it like that, but that's what he's saying. So, yeah, so let's get some opportunities to meet.
I'll see you next week. Yeah, I'll see you next week. You know what I'm saying?
Where you gonna be?
I'm always in the city. I'm here. I got Afro Tech all next week, but I'll be working and stuff. I'm going to Ghana the weekend of the 18th. So aside from that, I'm here. I'm gonna make time for you. You know what I'm saying?
So do me a favor. And give me a couple dates because I need to put it on my schedule too because I be all over the place. But for the two things, I would love for you to you tell me how you want to do it first. Even if it's like just maybe a 10-15 minute chat with both of the kids. And then you and I can plan some time to just really sit and brainstorm and do it. It's a need. These kids need us.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 dates. We'll knock out the kids first, and then we'll be able to do something together after that.
All right, sounds good. And I'm glad you FaceTime because I never FaceTime.
All right, peace out, lady.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me? I don't think I can hear you.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. How's everything going? Happy Friday.
Good. Happy Friday to you too.
Yep. So today we'll be doing our She's Happy Here orientation. And I believe you've been talking to Ashley and a couple more people on the team.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and let's find a stationary place where we can just kind of set the camera down and maybe give the undivided attention. We can knock out the quick, brief orientation and introduce you to the team.
Yes.
So before we get started here, I'll introduce myself first, and then you can go right after me. We been doing these orientations virtually the past couple years now, ever since 2020, since COVID actually. Before we used to fly out and meet everybody in person and do the orientation and t-shirt and training and everything, but we do a lot of things online now as well as serve our customers. So are you familiar with Zoom?
Yes.
Cool. So we normally meet on Zoom or sometimes Google Meet, but we definitely use these virtual platforms pretty often, more often than not. So with that being said, I'm Marcus Bowers. I'm the co-founder of She's Happy Hair. I'm the Chief Quality Assurance Officer. Been on the team since we started, of course, and we've been rocking and rolling since 2012. So when we started in 2012, we had a couple bundles, and now we're selling hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bundles, not just in Houston, but across the U.S. and online. And so in order for us to grow and expand, we're always looking to add like-minded people to the team like yourself. So glad you're here. Being a veteran, serving in the Navy, we already understand the importance of teamwork and, collaboration. We actually jumped into the hair industry before there was actually an industry. And, so we've been looking to not just expand in the store, but online as well. And so I'm excited to see how you're going to help us do so. So you have the floor. Introduce yourself. Tell me some things about you, and then we can get started with the orientation.
Okay. So firstly, I've been in the hair industry since I was younger. My family has their own hair shop, so I kind of grew up in that scene with hair cutting and stuff like that. So I've been in the hair industry for quite a while. I've been officially a hairstylist for about 4 years now. I currently do hair extensions, and then I'm also in school right now for cosmetology so I can get my license. I graduate in April. So after April, my availability would be open. And then, like I said, I do hair extensions. I've been a frequent customer for about 2.5 years now. So I'm always with my clients, I'm always using y'all's hair. Personally, for me, I also use y'all's hair. It's what I have in right now. And so mainly hair has honestly been my whole world. So for me to get this opportunity to work at the store that I frequently visit, and the hair there is honestly amazing. The integrity of it, top notch. It's very exciting because I know this will open many doors for me, and I'm honestly hoping to stay in the family for long life.
That's what I want to hear. That's the type of energy that I love to welcome to the team, because there's no glass ceiling here. There's so many opportunities to push the company forward, and it's a lot of people on the team that make more than 6 figures. And so the more people that's qualified, the more people that got the experience, the more people that's pushing us to the next level, the more people we can pay a whole lot of money and continue changing lives and keeping not just the team happy, but the customers happy as well.
Yes, of course. Customers are our number one priority.
Yeah, so with that being said, let's dive right in. Again, I love the energy. I love the experience that you're coming on the team with, being the hair expert already that you are. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So here, we'll just get started with our She's Happy Hair orientation. I like to dive in, and when I introduce the brand, the products, the experience, the service to anyone, I always get excited. So if you see that I'm super duper excited throughout the virtual call, no worries, this is normal. You know, I just get excited to know that we're growing and going. And anytime we're adding somebody to the team, that means that we're doing something right. We're getting bigger, expanding, things like that. This is a welcome video from the co-founder, Warren Broadnex. He's gonna, kind of say some things as we start this orientation here.
Oh wait, I can't see your computer screen.
Okay. Let me see here. Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome to the She's Happy Hair team. I'm Warren Broadnex, the co-founder and CEO of She's Happy Hair. We are certainly excited to have you on board. She's Happy Hair was established in 2012. In that short time, me and the co-founder, Marcus Bowers, started this business out of the trunk of our car. We have grown to a multi-million-dollar business with 6 locations and counting across the United States, as well as a growing online presence. What a perfect time to join the team. We are currently changing and upgrading everything we do here, and that starts with investing in our team. It is important to us as a company to create an environment where our people have the power to invoke and create real change. We strive to set the standard of excellence in our industry. We understand as a company that we must bring on the brightest and best of talent. Hard work and continued education are 2 of the pillars that we live by here at She's Happy Hair. We encourage you to embrace our values, our hard work ethic, and our commitment and pride in the She's Happy name. Be open to change and our pursuit of excellence. So welcome. Again, we are happy to have you on our team. Let's get to work.
Hello, I'm Mark. So with that being said, we'll be going over our mission statement, core values, the history of She's Happy Hair, our organization chart. We'll talk a little bit about the foundation, all the locations that make She's Happy Hair the #1 virgin hair supplier in the U.S. I kind of hint on the dress code, customer greetings, just everything that makes She's Happy Hair She's Happy Hair. We'll even go over the handbook after we take our break, once we get done with the products, etc. So this is how it all began.
Fox 26 is your station for community, and tonight the story of 2 Houston men using their success to give back in a big way. Now get this, they started selling hair extensions out of the trunks of their car. 6 years later, they rode it into a multi-million-dollar company. You may have seen the commercials or stepped into a store.
This hair will last you up to 2 years if you treat it correctly, because it's actually human hair.
But may have never guessed the Houston-based hair empire, She's Happy Hair, was started by 2 men.
I'm a bald head, so I'm the bald head guy selling hair. All of my peers didn't believe that we were going to start a business and it would succeed.
Houston natives Marcus Bowers and Warren Broadnex are longtime friends and Navy veterans. In 2012, after moving back to Houston, Marcus, an engineer, and Warren, a Houston firefighter, saw the increasing popularity of hair extensions and decided to partner in a new business.
As I would walk into beauty salons and just ask questions, because we didn't know very much, and we would ask women, what do they want? What are you not giving?
And then we were also traveling overseas to places like Brazil, Malaysia, China, everywhere else to actually talk to the factory owners.
They bring loads of hair from overseas back to Houston, selling it out of their cars at $75 per bundle. while investing profits back into the business.
The parking lot was our store first. Walmart parking lots, gas station parking lots, the Galleria Mall.
I didn't have air conditioning, and I didn't have the best engine. So a lot of times I drive to the north side from the south side of Houston to sell 1 or 2 bundles, and I literally be selling hair out of the trunk while my hood is smoking.
But that didn't last long. The Peruvian, Malaysian, and Brazilian hair was such a hit with women in Houston, they started a website, then opened a small office. Demand was so high, they later opened a store, hired staff, all while flooding TV and radio with advertisement.
Once we grew to 1 storefront, we grew to 2, and then 3, and then 4, and now we're all across the U.S. Until I tell you where to go. Our brands say that we're always in stock, we're always open, and we have the best customer service.
Today, She's Happy Hair is a dominant, multi-million-dollar brand in the hair industry, with stores in Houston, Dallas, and Detroit, selling clothing, accessories, and hair care products. Both men now use their wealth to give back through scholarships and backpack giveaways and speaking to students.
We're not special, we just believe in ourselves, and we believe the same success that we have and that we attain is out here for anybody who's willing to chase their dream.
Talk about a full circle moment, Caitlin. Remember I said they started selling the hair in parking lots and Walmart parking lots? They told me they just got approved to sell their product inside Walmart, at least the first store in Lithonia, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta. So a full circle moment from the parking lot to actually inside the Walmart.
What I love about
So, of course, we are always expanding across the U.S., partnering up with big brands and businesses and names like Walmart, you know, the malls. We try to partner up with everybody. You know, they say if you want to do something good, do it by yourself. If you want to do something great, do it with a team. And so that's what we did in the beginning of She's Happy Hair. Myself, Warren Broadnex, we started calling everybody to continue building our team. And as you can see, this is the executive team here on the screen. Warren is Chief Executive Officer. He's responsible for the vision and direction of She's Happy Hair. Myself, I'm in charge of the quality assurance, making sure that the daily activities and everything is going as fit. And then Adrian Richardson, he's the Chief Financial Officer. He's in charge of the inventory, product management, and then Brandon Thompson being the Chief Security Officer, he's in charge of the loss prevention specialist that you see in the stores as well. The mission of She's Happy Hair, can you read this please out loud?
The mission of She's Happy Hair is to always go above and beyond the customer's expectations by inspiring moments of happiness through our commitment to excellence.
So we always go above and beyond the customer's expectations. People come to She's Happy Hair looking for hair. They come to She's Happy Hair because they know we have hair. They come to She's Happy Hair and what they expect is to buy and get some hair and leave. They don't expect the above and beyond customer service, the 5-star experience. And so that's what we give. We want to go above and beyond each and every customer, each and every time by inspiring moments of happiness. And then the vision statement, please.
She's Happy Hair will be the premier partner of hairstylists/salons across the U.S.
So being the premier partner of hairstylists and salons across the U.S., what does that mean to us? That means that we don't want to compete with the stylists and the salons. We want to collaborate with the stylists and salons. We want to complement the stylists and salons. We want to be of service and support the stylists and salons. We know that if we don't partner up with the stylists, they'll run us out of business because the stylists are the ones telling the customers where to get their hair from. And we have to make sure that we continue building that relationship with the stylists so we can keep the relationship with the customers, because the customers, they're going to listen to the stylists all the time. So one thing that we make sure that we don't do here at She's Happy Hair is provide the service. What I mean by provide the service means that we don't do installs. We're not doing your sew-in. You know, we're not putting the wig on for you. All we're doing is selling the product, and you take our product and go get that service done by someone else or a stylist or a salon that you know and love. If we actually did hair and sold hair here at She's Happy Hair, all the stylists across the world probably wouldn't send their customers to us to get our hair and to get our products. And so knowing that, we don't even consider doing hair and having a salon. We want to make sure that the stylists know that we're not in competition with them. All we do is sell the hair. We don't install the hair. We're not, providing the service. And as long as they know that, they're going to continue sending customers our way, and we're going to continue sending the customers right back to them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Our core values: unwavering integrity, professional development, attitude of servitude, relentless work ethic, and of course, teamwork.
What it means for me to work for a Black company, it literally means everything. And not even to be a cliche, but it means everything. To have representation, and not only that, but to have positive representation, to see my people in a positive light, to see them succeeding, and not only just building one business, but building multiple businesses and investing back in us. I think that's the biggest thing. If you're looking for the perfect position, if you're looking for the position that's going to take you and take your career to the next level, I highly encourage you to come join the team at She's Happy Hair. We're looking for determined, hardworking people who are willing to commit and give it their all. If that's you, we want you.
And we want you to refer some people. If you got some people in your network, at the school, people that, in your family tree that knows just as much about hair as you, they come with that same energy. We want to hire them as well. We want to get them in 1 or 5 of these stores. So we got stores in Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, and 3 stores in Houston. Which location are you closest to?
The Arlington location.
Okay, pretty close. Like go a couple minutes.
Like in front of my my apartment.
Okay. Have you seen the Dallas location before?
No, I have not. I
Yeah.
need to though because I've seen it on their live.
Yep. So sometimes we have team members, go out and help out at another location, things like that. But if that, comes up, I'm sure you'll be able to help out.
Oh, yes.
We have the best premium hair. Our hair care products cater to not only the healthiness of your natural hair, but also just the healthiness of your bundles. We have amazing apparel, and we're back on, and that's a big plus for me.
Hair textures. When people think about She's Happy Hair, again, they think about bundles, extensions, wigs, clip-ins, those type of things. But we are more than just hair. Before we go into, all the more than just hair things, let's, kind of focus in on what really makes She's Happy Hair, She's Happy Hair. And it's the hair textures, the styles, the variety of options that we have here. So we got Brazilian hair, which comes in a yellow label, natural black. Most of our customers come in and they love to purchase their Brazilian hair because it's economically efficient. It's like, okay, this is the hair that's going to blend, the hair that's going to do exactly what we want it to do. And so most people come in asking for a Brazilian. Indian hair, Malaysian hair, and Peruvian hair are all 3 premium hair textures that we carry. But again, the Brazilian hair is the go-to for most, but we've been pushing the premium hair a lot more as of late.
Y'all want to carry those online, right?
Online and in-store. Indian hair is sometimes in-store, excuse me, but mostly online as well. So a lot of the products we have, if we have them in-store, you can also purchase them online.
Okay.
Our Peruvian hair is a red label. Just like the Brazilian hair, you can achieve just about any look that you're trying to achieve. Add heat to it, you can change the style, you can flat iron it, you can add water, bring the waves back. Our Peruvian hair only goes up to 30 inches. The Brazilian hair goes up to 40 inches. Malaysian hair is high maintenance. We carry a lot of Malaysian hair. We have Cambodian hair, and of course the raw Indian hair. again, the raw Indian hair is what we're looking to sell more of. A lot of people, they come in, they asking for Brazilian, but it's our job and responsibility to even introduce the Indian hair to them and let them know, like, hey, we have a different quality, we have a different texture. You don't always have to get what you came and got the last time. And so we want to upsell the customers as much as we can. Anytime we are out of a certain style or a certain length or a certain texture, we always recommend another. So if they come in for Indian hair or Peruvian hair and we don't have a certain length, something along those lines, if you offer the Brazilian option, they'll more likely get that because you can still achieve the same look and style no matter the hair texture. So hair textures, again, we got Brazilian, Peruvian, Malaysian, Cambodian, Indian, Malaysian again, and then hairstyles are going to be different from the textures. When we say hairstyles, that's like the body wave, the loose wave, the deep wave, the straight, the curlies, those type of things. And so our body wave is the wavy S-curl texture. We sell more body wave than any other style in the store. So Brazilian body wave is what we sell the most of. Then you have the deep wave, which is a tight curl pattern. Then you have the loose wave, which is a lot looser than the deep wave, but tighter than the body wave. And then you have the kinky hair. Kinky hair, you can come in, get different styles with the kinky hair, the kinky straight. And then you have the 613 blonde, which we sell quite a bit of as well. Now, the 613 hair is going to cost a lot more than the natural 1B hair. Now, when you're looking at this color hair that you see on the screen here, are you considering this blonde or 613? How are you referencing this here?
I kind of say I would say it's 613, but when I'm breaking it down to my clients, I always try to say it's more of a pale blonde. Because I know 613 is not considered an actual color, or that's what I was taught, that 613 is not actually considered a color. So when I'm explaining to my clients hey, 613 is not an actual color you can just go find, I usually just say that it's a pale blonde.
Okay, got it. So some customers are going to come in, 613, they're going to come in asking for, just blonde, and they're going to come in asking for platinum, whatever it is they're asking for, we going to always have it and let them know that we have it in stock. So then we got the clip-ins. Clip-ins come in straight or wavy. Then we have our closures. Are you familiar with clip-ins?
Yes, I actually make them also.
So when we are, selling our clip-ins and talking to customers, we always let them know that the clip-ins, you want to try to prevent alopecia. So you don't want to, have the clip-ins going in the exact same spot each and every time you're installing them. You don't want to have that texture and have that strain on your hair and pulling out the actual hair. So that's something to inform the customer about when they're looking to purchase the actual clip-ins. Then of course we have closures and frontals. Are you a closure or a frontal girl?
I actually like both.
Got it. So when it comes to closures and frontals, some people love closures and hate frontals, and then some people love frontals and hate closures. But we carry both, and the closure is to protect your leave out, as well as allow you to add heat and color and cut and style the closure piece versus your own hair. And then of course the frontal is going to protect you, your leave out, your edges, and everything, and also allow you to put your hair in the up style, which the closure doesn't allow you to do. So customers come in, they love the closure, they love the actual frontal, but it's our responsibility to make sure that, one, the customers are purchasing closures and or frontals with the bundles, and it's also our responsibility to make sure that they have a stylist to install it for them. So if they come in, they purchase 3-4 bundles at a time, and they also purchase a frontal. The last thing we want is for them to go to a stylist that don't know how to install the frontal, and now they're walking around unhappy in their She's Happy Hair. So, you know, we always want to recommend stylists at the register, stylists upon checkout. We always want to recommend the closures and the frontals at the register upon checkout when they're getting the bundles. Again, remember, they're coming for hair. So they're coming in, the customers, they walk in, they may just be coming for 3 bundles. But we know that if they just get the 3 bundles, then their leave out is still going to be unprotected. We know that their edges are still going to be unprotected. And so we want to always offer these other pieces at the register, at the counter.
When you say referring like stylists to clients, will I be able to like refer myself, or would I only be allowed to like refer like different stylists that don't work at She's Happy?
So in the past, we've always made it to where you could not, you know, I guess market to the customers. Yeah, you couldn't market to the customers that work. You can't make the customers your own. The customers are She's Happy customers. But I mean, if, you know, it is okay to build relationships. I don't think anybody's going to be anti that. But it's our responsibility to build a partnership with the stylists and salons across the U.S. And most of the time, the people that we hire, sometimes they're not hairstylists, you know. So when they're coming in, and normally we'll be recommending outside stylists. And so that's the answer. We normally don't allow you know, people to buy and sell their own products while they're on the clock.
Okay.
So again, more than just hair. So this is where it starts. We have a product line, and our associate here will be able to introduce you to some of the products that are sold in the stores along with the hair extensions.
Hi, this is She's Happy Hair. I'm introducing our all-organic actual hair care product line, and I'll tell you how to use it. So, this is our shampoo and our conditioner. Now, our shampoo is paraben and sulfate free, as well as our conditioner. Our shampoo is ultra detangling and very moisturizing, and it also helps retain moisture and helps clear your pH of your scalp. And our conditioner is ultra hydrating, infused with jojoba and coconut oil, and it also helps deep condition your hair as well as detangle your hair. Now, this is my Moroccan Shine and Argan Serum. This is good for the ends of your hair. This will help with your split ends and also help keep your hair nice and protected from any heat damage you might get from flat ironing or even the sun. This is my Hair Growth Tea Tree Oil. I recommend this for anyone that has a dry scalp, any flaking or dandruff, and you can also use this to spot treat any dry patches you might have on your skin like eczema or psoriasis. Last but not least, this is my Sleek Edge Control. This is good for nourishing your edges. It also provides a 24-hour hold, and it has a really nice, clean scent, smells just like cherries. So come on down and see us at Atlanta She's Happy Hair and get happy.
Come get happy at She's Happy Hair. Any of those products stand out to you? What do you think you'll be able to sell the most of?
I think the hair oil. Definitely the hair oil.
Okay, yeah, we sell quite a bit of hair oil to the ladies and the gents. If guys like to put the hair oil in their beard, and then we also sell quite a bit of Moroccan Shine Argan Oil. So we sell a lot of that, whole lot of that. Yeah, it extends the life of the bundle and does a couple more things. But let's go back to our shampoo. So shampoo is $14.99. Cleanses and moisturizes the hair, controls the frizz. And then it also is a natural detangler with marshmallow root. The fact that it's sulfate free and paraben free, customers love it. You can't buy hair extensions without washing the hair first, right? You always want to wash the hair before you install the hair. And if you're going to wash it, then you also got to condition it. It was a time where customers would come in and purchase 5 to 6, 7, 8 bottles of conditioner at a time. And so we still hope that they're flying off the shelves. It also controls the frizz, alcohol, paraben free, no mineral oil, and the fact that it has the argan oil infused in it is something that the customers actually rave about as well.
Hi, I'm Angie, the store manager at She's Happy Hair in Dallas. Hi, I'm Taylor, your sales associate at the Dallas location. And this is our favorite product, the shampoo and conditioner. Taylor, why do you love the shampoo?
I love the shampoo because it's sulfate-free, alcohol-free, pivot-free, safe for color and kids. Not only is it good for your hair, it's also good for your health.
And I love the conditioner because it's also a wonderful detangler, not just for your natural hair, but for the bundles as well. And you can also use it as a leave-in conditioner.
Hi, I'm Tavia here in the Dallas She's Happy Hair, and my favorite product would be I'm a Rockin' Serum. It keeps my bundles looking fresh, and it doubles as a lip gloss. Keep it in your purse.
Our Moroccan Shine, our argan oil, again, is going to extend the life of the bundle, and it also helps the hair install shine. A lot of times, I like to use this example of car wash. You get your car washed or detailed?
Washed.
Washed, okay. And so, a lot of people get their car washed, but also a lot of people get their car detailed. And so the difference to me is the actual finished product. If I was just going to get my hair done, then I would just go buy some hair, get it installed, and that's it. But if I'm going to get my hair styled, then that's a different experience. If I'm going to get my car washed, then I'm just adding some soap and water, rinsing it off, dry it off with a little towel, and I'm going. But if I'm getting my car detailed, then the windows got to be Windexed, and I got to get Armor All on the dashboard, and you got to get the rims and the door jambs, and then you also got to put Armor All on my tires. This is like putting Armor All on your tires. So when you go get your hair done at the salon, you can walk out, the stylist can say, "Hey, finish," and then you walk out like, "Oh, okay, I look good." But if you're not shining, if you don't have the argan oil in your hair, then it's not going to look as good as it could look. Still going to look clean, still going to look happy, but you're not going to look as good as it could look. And so customers that are leaving the store without this in their bag, they're not going to have that happy feel like we expect them to have. And so we always try to sell this and have them throw this in the bag as well as the bundles, closures, and frontals. The hair growth oil, we talked about it. And then, of course, we have our edge control.
My favorite product of the line so far is their Sleek Edges. It's actually one of the first products that I was asked to try, and I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it gives a nice shine, but it's not too shiny. It lays your edges down, and it stays all day.
Our edge control, no flaking, strong hold, great smell, natural ingredients. When you get to the store, you'll be able to grab an actual edge control, open it up, smell it. You'll see it smells amazing like cherries. So when a customer comes in the store, you also want to open it up and hand it to them and let them see how amazing it smells like cherries. Most of the time when people smell the edge control, they have to smell it again. And if you get them smelling it twice, that means they might want it. They might want to throw it in the bag and add it to the bundles and the closures and the frontals. But if we're not opening it up, if they're not smelling, if they're not knowing that it's no flaking, if they don't know that there's natural ingredients, then they're not going to know that they need to have our edge control in their bag.
She's Happy Hair, sleek edge control is wonderful. It's amazing. I love how it keeps
Wait a minute. You're describing that wrong. Let me tell you. Okay. Any other product that we've used on it, you know, it be flaking and it's too hard. You can tell I'm wearing it because it be turning white. When She's Happy Hair, it's just wonderful. You can't tell I'm using it. It smells good. It doesn't flake. It looks like a moisturizer instead of that other dry stuff that dries out my hair and my hair don't be looking good. With the other stuff, I have to put water on it and the edge control. With that, it's just moisturized, so you don't even have to do all that. So, you know.
And it's water-based.
Yes, water-based. Jojoba oil and all that good stuff. So it's just perfect for especially my edges because I like to keep my edges on fleek wherever I go. You hear me? You see it. You see it. That's why I love She's Happy Hair edge control.
I love that.
We love She's Happy Hair edge control. And we also love She's Happy Hair lashes. So some of the stores find some eyelashes right there at the register. We call it impulse buy. So customers coming in, they want the bundles, they want the closures, the frontals, and they want the great 5-star experience, and they expect that. But they don't expect to see lashes at the register. And so right when they're about to check out, they sometimes see these lashes at the register, and they don't mind, hey, I might need to wear these for tonight. You know, these might be my daytime lashes. These might be my nighttime lashes. These might be the gala lashes. But either way, a lot of women come in for the lashes, and if they find the style that they know and love, they continue to come back for that exact same style. And so that's what we're hoping some of the customers continue to do. They continue coming back for the She's Happy Hair Glam Lashes, which is reusable. You know, of course, it's mink. And then we have what we call the Seduction Lash, the Boss Lash, the Queen Lashes, and then the Crown Lashes, and then the Royal Lashes. Each of these lashes are different styles, different designs. They're going to give the customers a different look. And these are lashes that the customers told us that they wanted. So we actually did surveys. We asked the customers, hey, out of all these 50 lashes that we have access to, which 4 to 5 or 6 do you think that we should have in stock? And these are the ones that we're carrying based off those results. This video that I'm showing now, this is a part of our happy experience. So everything that we just talked about, from the hair to the products, to the lashes, the frontals, the closures, the clip-ins, all of that is what the customers are coming for. When they come, they get this, which is the happy experience. The happy experience is the greeting, the education. It's us wrapping the hair. It's us walking the bags around the counter. It's us collecting data at the register. It's us doing all those things. And he's going to talk to you about a little bit about what the happy experience is.
Excuse me for not seeing my face, but these are a few steps on how to correctly and properly wrap up our customer's hair every time that She's Happy Hair. So at the beginning of every transaction, every interaction with a customer, first thing we want to do is we want to lay down the tissue paper. We want to automatically assume and put it into the universe that this customer is making a purchase. They're not going to leave here without She's Happy Hair, and we cannot make a purchase without our tissue paper. The first thing we want to do is we want to lay down the tissue paper. As the customer makes their request and lets you know what they would like, hey, I would like straight 18-inch, please. I would like a straight 18, 20, 22. First thing to do, of course, we want to pull our hair up out of our bag. Pull it out of our bag. First thing I do when pulling out the bag is I usually rub my fingers through the hair once or twice, maybe 2 or 3 times. This is my own internal QA test to make sure the hair feels perfect. Make sure we don't have any shedding. Once it's to your liking, I like to offer it to the customer. Hey, would you like to see it? Would you like to touch it? They, oh no, okay. And so with that, the reason why I'm offering that the customers to touch the hairs was showing the confidence in our product. So once we've already passed that, we want to lay the hair down diagonally, right at the tip of our tissue paper every time. We'll lay it down at the tip of the tissue paper with our number facing up. Whatever inch dimension we want to be looking at. About 1/18-inch straight. The customer asks for a 20-inch as well. Again, this is an every bumper process. Taking that hair out of the bump, out of the bag, excuse me. Again, we're going to run our fingers through it once or twice just to make sure, not run our fingers through it, just touch it. Make sure that it's to our liking. Once or twice, offer it to the customer, see if they would like it. And then again, we lay the next bundle down right next to it with the inch number up. Now, before we go to wrapping the hair, we always want to confirm that we have the correct amount of hair for the customer. So you said you like that 18-inch straight and a 20-inch straight, correct? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, I would. Perfect. At this point, the first step we want to do is we want to take this top corner and we want to flip it over that ball, like so. Flip it on down like so. We'll take the bottom part and we'll make a crease. That's the first step. The whole process here is just showing our care and respect for the customer's purchase as well as for our product. As we make that first crease, we take the top of the bundles right here and we flip those over. First flip, again, we're going to make a crease. We're going to take our time throughout this process. Take the time to build a relationship with the customer. Take the time to show off on our customer service right now. Take this time to sell other products, to talk about our financing options, to talk about our hair care products that the customer may not be aware of. Take this time to get to know your customer better, as well as to inform them on the other options and the great things we got going on at She's Happy Hair. This is not a rush process. Every time that you flip, you want to make sure that you flip and crease. Again, flip it by the top, crease. It's always easy to flip. Control your flips here at the top because you can hold the top of the bundle and crease. Now the whole time throughout this process, I'm talking. So have you heard about our shampoo and conditioner? You know we have paraben and sulfate free. You know that we have no minerals in our shampoo and conditioner. Have you heard about our tea tree oil? Have you tried our edge control? What current products are you using? Throughout this whole process, we're making sure that we're being very intentional and treating our products with the utmost respect. As we lay our product out, this is basically how our finished wrap should look. Nice, neat, nice cylinder shape. I'll take it halfway. Look at there. At this point, we'll bring our bag into the situation. And we'll place our hair in the bag. We never want to toss it in there. We always want to treat it like our customers spent that hard-earned money on this because they did. So we want to treat all of our products like respect. And at this point, it's the customer's product because they're making a purchase. We want to treat with respect. Once we got it in our bag right here, next thing we want to do is we want to beautify the bag. Make it look like we're going to a birthday party. We want them, if they want to Instagram this bag immediately on their way out, if they want to TikTok their way out, if they want to take a photo of this bag when they get the car, we want to give them that compliment. So, 1 or 2 tissue papers in there, make it look nice and beautiful, make them show them that we appreciate them, and also make it look like every purchase is something that's to ground. At this point, we'll offer it to the customer, and you complete your purchase. That is the correct way to wrap up hair in She's Happy Hair.
So, a couple questions I have now that this video is, kind of over and you got a chance to watch. In some of your most recent roles and positions, what was the customer experience like or service?
Kind of like how y'all do it. Like it was, like for an example, I used to work at Kiwi Beauty Supply at the wig section. So whenever they would buy bundles or frontals, or they would buy closures and stuff, we would go out of our way to make sure they were confident enough to install it. So we would pre-cut the lace, fit it on them, walk them through the steps on how to install, how to remove. And just like how y'all do the folding the hair and everything, we would put it in a net, fold it up, and then put it in their personal box. And so then we would have to kind of how you do, you walk around the aisle and hand it to them. That's what we would do also. We would put everything in the box, put a little bow on it, and then walk it to them and say, thank you so much for purchasing this from us. Please come back for so-and-so. So I do have experience in going above and beyond for customers, even if it's not mandatory at any job, I still want the customer to feel like it's their first experience in the store. Even if it's not, I always want them to feel like, oh, I'm a priority at this store. So, like, everything that y'all are doing is 10/10.
Great. That's good news because, again, that's what the customers expect when they come.
Yeah,
they expect to get that 10 out of 10 service. They actually tell. If you don't provide the service that they are used to getting, that they've been used to getting for over a decade now, right? Because we started in 2012. So they come to the store, they expect that above and beyond customer service, that 5-star experience. And then even after we give the 5-star experience, a part of our happy experience is asking for a 5-star review at checkout. We actually provide the 5-star experience. We do everything we need to do to keep the customer happy. And at the end of the actual transaction, every transaction we're asking, hey, would you mind leaving a 5-star review with my name in it? Because if you get X amount of reviews with your name in it, you actually get a bonus at the end of the month. And so we incentivize the team to not just provide the 5-star experience, but also ask for 5-star reviews with your name in it so you can get that bonus at the end of the month.
Oh, very nice.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying very nice.
So speaking of those bonus opportunities, sell more, earn more. If you have an average transaction of $310 or more for the month, there's an opportunity for different bonus structures, right? Different monetary bonuses at the end of the month. Of course, we talked about the 5-star bonus. Receive 40 5-star reviews for the month with your name in it. You could receive an extra $200 bonus on top of what you're already getting as far as your hourly salary. If you have 15% of your transactions for the entire month are finances, because again, we finance hair here. When customers come in and they're looking to spend $500, they got $500 in their pocket and they don't mind spending it. If you, as the sales consultant, relay the message to that customer and you let them know, ma'am, instead of you spending $500 today on the She's Happy Hair bundles, how about you apply for our financing, our buy now, pay later opportunities where you can apply for the finance opportunity, you get approved, you walk out with the hair and the money that you came with. So all they would be doing is putting down maybe $30, $40. So let's say it's a $40 deposit. Instead of spending the whole $5 and walking out with the hair, now they're just spending $40 and walking out with $460 in the hair. And now they get money and hair to go continue doing whatever it is that they needed to do versus living on a budget and trying to make things work and be happy at the same time.
Yeah.
And customers love that, right? They don't all know that we finance hair. So that's a part of the happy experience. Upon checkout, when the customers come in, we want to let them know, like, ma'am, did you know that we finance? Did you know about our buy now, pay later options? By the way, leave us a 5-star review. Having those conversations are mandatory here at She's Happy Hair, and it's a part of your upward mobility. In order to move up in rank here, it's about sales, it's about 5-star reviews, it's about providing a happy experience each and every time, each and every customer.
The constant growth. We do give a lot of opportunity to our employees, to the managers. Basically, we have what we call She's Happy Hair University. So I think what's funny to me is like when we hire people in to the company, we give a full-blown onboarding. But we try to make sure that when you're coming into this company, we're giving you what you need. So we give a lot of knowledge.
And that's where She's Happy University comes in. She's Happy University. So She's Happy University is where you're going to, pretty much join the team. And it's similar to an ongoing university. We're always learning and growing together. You have a lot of Zoom calls with the team collectively across the U.S. And you'll be sharing information on what's working, what's not, what we can do more of, what we can stop. And, again, that's always a good thing to share what's working to the people on your team so you can get those like or similar results.
My name is Amori Langley. I'm a sales consultant at the 610 location. Been here since January of 2024. One of the things that I do is helping clients find the best textures and bundles that's for them and helping clients find the best stylist that's for them. Some of the favorite things about this job is being able to connect with clients and just really being around hair every day because I'm really passionate about hair extensions and getting my hair done and helping clients find what's best for them. So some of the personal growth that I've developed working at She's Happy Hair is being able to actually slow down the process. This is not like fast retail. From other jobs that I've worked at, it's like fast. You don't really get to connect with the client. So here, I feel like I get to build a connection with them, and I pay close attention to detail here, and also with my coworkers as well. I've been learning a lot about myself here. We really care about the client. It's not about us just getting to the next client and just making a transaction. We really care about the customer's health of their hair and how their hair health is underneath the installs, and we offer the best service. My name is Amori. Come meet me at She's Happy Hair.
Let's dive into the happy experience. So, again, this is one of the policies that make She's Happy Hair the #1 virgin hair supplier in the U.S. versus everyone else. Everybody sells hair, but not like us. What does that mean? That means that everybody sells hair, but they don't provide the service like us. Everybody sells hair, but they're not communicating to the customers that's not in the store like us. Everybody sells hair, but they're not posting on social media like us. You know, they say if you're not posting, you're not open. And so we make sure that we're always posting online. We make sure that we're always providing this great 5-star experience online and in store. And we make sure that if they're not in the store, we're talking to them, trying to get them to come back to the store. So in order to do those things and to get the customers to come back, you got to implement rules like this. So the happy experience rule is a collective of service expectations that you guys provide in the store to the customers when they come in. Let's start off with the She's Happy Hair 10-minute rule. Can you please read the She's Happy Hair 10-minute rule for me?
Is it that little comment?
Yes, this one right here.
It says the happy experience. So I have a big question. Did you change your hairstyle to its natural state because of self-acceptance? Like an example where I grew up. Wait, am I reading the right thing?
No, I don't think so. What I'm looking at is it says She's Happy Hair 10-minute rule.
I'm looking at the TikTok video.
Oh, man. There we go. So the She's Happy Hair 10-minute rule. Let's read that.
All She's Happy Hair Stores locations are required to open and be ready to deliver the happy experience to customers 10 minutes before the scheduled store open time and 10 minutes after the store's scheduled closing time.
What that means, so what that means is the She's Happy Hair 10-minute rule. That means that we open 10 minutes prior to the time posted on the actual door. We open 10 minutes prior to the time that we have posted online. So our hours of operation is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Even though we open at 10 a.m., we actually open at 9:50 a.m. So anytime you're at the store and there's cars in front of the store, there's cars outside, there's customers out there waiting to give you some money, we don't want to keep them waiting forever. And so instead of waiting until 10 a.m. to open the door, we always go out to them at 9:50, knock on the window, get their attention, let them know, hey, you can come on in now and shop with us and get on about your journey versus sitting out here wasting 10 minutes. Because if you want to give us some money right now, we should let you. So because of that, 10 minutes before we open up, any cars outside, we always let them in, we serve them. And then even though we open up 10 minutes early, we also stay open 10 minutes late. So if we close at 7 p.m., we really don't close until 7:10 p.m. Even if on the door it says, hey, She's Happy hours are from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are really open from 9:50 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. The reason for that is because we want to go above and beyond. And a part of going above and beyond is letting the customers know that you don't have to sit outside in your car and wait until 10 o'clock exactly to give us some money. You can come on in now. We can provide the great 5-star service to you now. And after that transaction, that early transaction, it's easier for you to ask for a 5-star review with your name in it. And they're going to gladly do that because you open the doors up early to allow them to come get happy. On the opposite side, you got any favorite restaurants? Any favorite fast food spots? Just shout one out for me.
Chipotle.
Chipotle probably closed at 9 p.m., right?
11.
11 p.m. So Chipotle closes at 11 p.m. across the globe, probably. You ever pulled up to Chipotle at, let's say you left the house. You leave the house at 10:55. They close at 11 p.m. You know you late. They know you late. But you think in your mind that you can get there fast enough to get them some money. And so you speeding, risking your life, running through red lights, not stopping at stop signs, and you get up there and you get to Chipotle at 10:59. And at 10:59, you get to the door. But as soon as you get to the door, you see the customers in there saying, we closed. We closed. We don't want your money. We go come back. See you tomorrow. We never do this. We don't like the little neck slash. That's why we stay open 10 minutes later, because when a customer is speeding over there and they think we close at 7, when they get there at 7:01, like most customers do, right? Please let me in. Please, I want to get the bundles. I got to get my hair done. We want to be that team that says, oh, come on in. Oh, come on in. Yeah, come on in. We're still open. I know it says 7 o'clock, but yeah, we're still open. Come on in. Come get happy. And so for that 10 minutes after we actually are supposed to be closed and you're providing that 5-star experience, customers never forget about that. They show you in the form of 5-star reviews, and that's a part of the 10-minute rule here at She's Happy Hair. So we open up 10 minutes early, stay open 10 minutes late. Any questions on that?
No.
Then, of course, we wrap the hair. You already saw Warren Broadnex. He was wrapping the hair up on checkout. We collect customer data at checkout. When you get done wrapping the hair and you get to the register and you're doing the transaction, we always ask for the phone number. Ma'am, can I get your number? They shout it out. 713-505-5666. Can I get your email? Shout out the email. The third thing we ask for is your name. Can I get your name? By the time you ask for the name, most of the time customers are like, ma'am, just give me the hair. I ain't come here for all that. And that's okay, because by that time we got your phone number, we got your email, and we got enough information to tell you to come back and shop and save this Black Friday. But if we're not collecting that information at the register, then we can't tell those customers to come back and save this Black Friday. We can't tell those customers to come back and save for our back to school sale. We can't tell those customers to come back and save for our prom and graduation sale. All of these sales that we have throughout the year, we got to be able to collect all this data throughout the year so we can talk to all those people when we have those sales and generate a return on our investment. But if all we're doing in the stores is checking customers out and taking their money and saying, come back and see us, we don't know if they're going to come back because we didn't get the name, the email, and the phone number to tell them to come back. And so it's our job as sales consultants to make sure we don't hope that the customers do what we want them to do. We want the customers to do what we're telling them to do. And the only way we can tell them what to do is if we're collecting that data upon checkout. The third thing, of course, we walk the bags around the counter. We never check a customer out and then hang the bag over the counter. We always check the customer out and we walk the bag over the counter, hand it to them, and we tell them thank you and make sure that they tagging us on social media. Always remember we ask for the 5-star reviews and we always ask for selfies. Don't forget to tag us. Please tag us on social media. You go install the hair, please tag us on social media. Do you have a stylist that's go install the hair for you? If they say yes, we always ask for the stylist's name. We want to get that stylist's name, that stylist's phone number, so we can add them to our database and communicate to that stylist as well. And then last but not least, a part of the happy experience is the security guards, the loss prevention specialists. Everybody greets the customers when they come in. When the customer comes in is not one person's customer, it's everybody's customer. And it starts with the security guard who is expected to open the door every time a customer comes in and open the door every time a customer is leaving out. We really don't want to see our customers touching the door. We want to see the guys up, being gentlemen, opening the door for the ladies, closing the door for the ladies upon entry and exit. Any questions on the happy experience?
No.
Yeah. And again, these are the mandatory things that we have to do in order to remain the #1 virgin hair supplier in the U.S. She's Happy Hair policies. You will be receiving these policies via text. The 5-star review policy, we talked about it. Each and every customer, each and every time. We know if you're not providing 5-star reviews or 5-star service because you won't be getting any reviews. And if you go X amount of days or weeks with no 5-star reviews, that's not a good thing because that means you're not providing 5-star service and that means you're not asking for the 5-star reviews. And if you're not asking for the 5-star reviews, then that means you're not doing your job. If you are asking for the 5-star reviews and they're not leaving them, that means you're not doing your job. Every time you provide 5-star service to a customer, they gladly put your name in a review and you're gladly able to collect your sales bonus. The finance buy now later policy, outside gift card policy. We don't accept outside gift cards. She's Happy Hair vendor change policy. We don't change vendors. We just add vendors to our product line to expand our product line. And then, of course, we got the preferred stylist program. And, of course, most important to me is that data collection policy, which kind of like what we just talked about. We got to collect the data at the register to talk to people when they're no longer in the store. On the screen here, you'll see our inventory control. On Mondays, we count accessories. Tuesdays is Peruvian hair. Wednesdays is Brazilian hair, and so on and so on. Your store team will be able to kind of share some more energy when it comes to the inventory control. Let's see. Stop. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So again, finance. Any questions on finance?
No.
It's amazing that we began financing hair first in the industry. No one else financed hair extensions before She's Happy Hair did. We actually got the idea from the furniture industry and the tire and rim shops, and we just was like, hey, if they allow them to finance their products, why can't we finance our products? And so we started financing our products like in 2014, 2015, and then everybody else started copying off of us. Of course, we have our website where you'll find a lot of our sales and specials.
Since day one with She's Happy Hair, we have been dedicated with giving back to the community because we understand, number one, we come from very humble beginnings. Now we're in a situation where we can help, we are obligated to help. Well, last year we gave away over 1,200 backpacks full of supplies for students across the United States. What we do on the Sunday before back to school is we transform all our stores into barbershops. And if you have a son who needs a haircut, you can come to our stores and get a free haircut. That weekend before Christmas, we transform our stores into like a Santa playhouse, where you can bring your kids in, you can take a free photo with a chocolate Santa. You can receive toys that we give away as well as bikes that we raffle off. We've also launched the She's Happy Foundation to make a bigger impact, and we're currently working on an entrepreneurship program to be able to teach entrepreneurship to youth in our communities because we understand that we have to be able to make our own jobs and create our own opportunities.
Teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work. And the foundation allows us to take things to another level outside the store. So the She's Happy Foundation is what, allows us to make an impact in the community. And we've been doing that, again, since 2012, getting a lot of awards, a lot of recognition. That's a part of us being more than just hair because we actually care about the community around us.
When I think about the company's commitment to the community, I would say is an amazing thing. You don't see, we're over $1 million company, right? And we have so many of those types of companies out here. But you don't ever see these people out here doing what we do. You know, we feel like, again, the people are what make She's Happy Here, She's Happy Here. So we want people to understand that we appreciate them wholeheartedly throughout the entire year, you know, which is why we do events like the Easter in the Park, or we do the Happy Experience, or, you know, we go out and we give stuff out. We do the backpack drive, you know, the free haircuts, you know, we do so much, the Christmas, you know, the chocolate Santa. We do so much giving back to the community till it's crazy, and I feel like it is the best thing ever, because if you are here to witness the things that we witness when we have these events, how grateful these people be, you know, for the things that we're doing. It's crazy. But these are things that we're doing as a company, and for years these guys have been doing it out of their pockets, you know. Yeah, now we actually have a foundation to be able to provide these things, but before they were just doing it just because. The fact that we're able to take our time to do that, to show the people that support us year round, that come in and shop with us, that we care about them too, I think it's an amazing thing.
So She's Happy Hair Day, because of all the work that we do through the foundation, is October 1st of every year. So Sylvester Turner, mayor here in the city of Houston, gave us a proclamation a couple of years back, and we've been celebrating ever since. So October 1st, this year and next year and all the other years, is She's Happy Hair Day in the U.S. In closing of this part of the orientation, I want you to, you know, pull out your phone and text the words Team Happy, like you see on the screen here, to 888-111. And what you're going to receive is a text automation. You're going to receive the employee handbook. You're going to receive a few of the policies, everything digital. And you'll also receive like reminders and different updates, all to this same short code, 888-111. Let me know if you receive an automated message once you do that.
Yes, I just received it. I'm putting in my birthday.
Okay. So let's take a 10-minute break, and then we'll be able to come back and finish up with the rest of the orientation. We'll go over the handbook. I'm not going to read the handbook verbatim. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the do's and don'ts and regulations. But you also have the handbook in the palm of your hand, where you'll be able to read it on your own time and be able to be more than successful here at She's Happy Hair. You have any questions before we go on our break?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, great. I'll see you at 3:21.
3:21? Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
What part of where you at?
Because I'm doing homework right now.
Okay.
But I'm like, until I finish this. I can't do nothing until I finish this because it's due tonight. So.
What part of town are you in?
What you done?
Huh?
Call me once you done.
All right.
All right, see ya. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Over here to our handbook. So again, that short code that you text in on, you probably received the handbook.
Yes.
It's a guide for our team members. This is pretty much just a way for you to see what success looks like here. Anytime you've had different jobs and gigs and opportunities, we kind of know what it means to be on a team, professional, corporate America. And so the whole showing up on time and all that, I'm sure, we don't have to go through those necessarily. But I will go through some things. So anytime you want to communicate with us here in the executive office, supervisor, managers, any type of leadership, you want to email us at management@sheshappyhair.com. management@sheshappyhair.com. That's the email address you want to become familiar with and, just kind of know it by heart. If you're showing up late to work, you want to email us at management@sheshappyhair.com. If something is going on, you want to call or email us at management@sheshappyhair.com. We talked about the mission statements, core values, the vision statement, a little bit about the history, I guess a little bit more. Our goal is to expand the brand all across the U.S., brick and mortar, online. We want to be the go-to thought when you think about hair extensions. She's Happy Hair. That's our goal. We started off as entrepreneurs, veteran-operated, black-owned business, and now, again, we're adding people to the team to continue to grow and go. You get medical benefits here at She's Happy Hair. Your team, the leadership, they'll be able to talk to you about the medical benefits that you'll be able to receive. The employment basics, fair employment, disability accommodations. Let's talk about employee referral bonus. We offer a $250 bonus to any employee who refers an individual that we hire. So after 90 days, someone that you referred, after 90 days, you get a $250 bonus if the team member is still employed after their 90-day probationary period. And again, we want to give out these bonuses, so we want you to refer some people so we can bring some people on. The orientation period is just the first 90 days of employment. So at 30 days, you're going to receive an evaluation. At 60 days, you're going to receive an evaluation. And then at 90 days, you're going to receive an evaluation. The compensation, we get paid every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, you get another check deposited into your bank account if you're not receiving it via Zelle or Cash App or some of those other digital payments. Payday, overtime, holiday pay. Holiday pay. So all the holidays, we are open except for Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. All the other holidays we're open, and you get paid time and a half for working those holidays. So if you want to make a little extra money, you want to work some of these holidays where you can get paid time and a half versus your regular hourly pay. Timekeeping. Anytime you are registered or scheduled to be on the shift, we want you to clock in. No one else can clock you in, and you shouldn't be clocking anybody else in. The moment we find that you guys have been falsifying or doing anything as far as that timekeeping goes, you will be terminated. So we want to make sure that everybody is clocking themselves in and no one else is clocking anyone else in. The rest breaks and meal times. Rest breaks and meal times will be different for each store location depending on the leadership and the amount of people that you have in the store at any given time. If you've worked, you're working a full day, then you get an hour lunch. You get an hour lunch plus some break times in between. There are usually no unapproved early dismissals. So if you are scheduled to work the full shift, then we expect you to work the full shift. Only so often you'll be able to ask the leadership or ask the supervisor in the store, hey, is it okay for me to leave early? And sometimes they may even ask you, hey, do you want to leave early, depending on the amount of traffic that's coming in and out the store. But it sounds like you're in school and you're going to be working. So you're going to have like a type of shift where you may not open the store, but you may close the store. Or you may not open the store, but you may close it. So I guess depending on your schedule, we'll figure out which works best for you. The main thing about the timekeeping and rest breaks and meal times is that you must clock out when you take your lunch break. When you take a lunch break, you must clock out. A lot of times people clock in for work, and then when it's lunchtime, they don't clock out, and they just remain clocked in the entire day. It's our policy that you clock out for your lunch break and clock back in after your lunch break, and then clock out at the end of your shift. All employees must clock out and back in for lunch. That's why we have this highlighted in bold print. We talked about the free money at She's Happy Hair. You get a retention bonus. If you are still working with She's Happy Hair 365 days from now, so today is November 8th. This is my mama's birthday, by the way. R.I.P. to her. Today is November 8th. And if you're still on the team on November 8th of next year, 2025, you're going to receive a $500 bonus on November 8th of next year. That's going to be our way of saying thank you for continuing to make the customers happy. And that's also saying thank you for continuing to not make us have to go find more help. Because when we do this, when we hire you, when we train you, we want you to stay, we want you to grow and go with the team. Just like what you said in the beginning of the call, when you introduce yourself. We also have an attendance bonus. So if you go the whole year with 0 absences, you then receive a bonus. And then punctuality. If you go the whole year being on time, where you're not late, you also receive a punctuality bonus. So again, there's a lot of free money here at She's Happy Hair. Speaking of free money, let's talk about the discount program. So at She's Happy Hair, after 30 days, all employees are eligible for a quarterly discount of 25% off 6 items or more. After 30 days, we want you to look happy from head to toe. After 30 days, you have the ability to save 25% off any 6 pieces inside of She's Happy Hair. You can do that not just for yourself, but everyone else. I think some people on the team may do it for, their mom or, a girlfriend or anything along those lines. But every 30 days, you get that quarterly discount bonus. I'm sorry, every quarter you get that discount bonus of 25% off 6 items or less. At the end of this orientation, when you get to the store, you're going to receive some product samples. Those product samples are going to be for you to try all of our products out. It's going to be for you to get confident with the products that you're going to be selling. So when you're talking about edge control or the oils or anything along those lines, you'll be able to speak from experience while you're selling the product. We talked about the career advancement opportunities, right? And how you can go from being a sales consultant to a sales specialist to a store manager to the executive suite, where we have a huge team where a lot of people are making, again, 6 figures. A lot of people are getting paid salaries, and some of the team members are on the hourly side of things, but there's always room for growth and opportunity. Employees cannot adjust their scheduled hours and shifts without approval from management at She's Happy Hair. If you're looking to change your hours or change your shift or switch days with someone, you definitely want to email that information up to management at sheshappyhair.com. We're open 6 days a week, but our goal is to be open 7 days a week. We're closed on Sunday at the moment, but we want to be open on Sundays here in the future. So currently, Monday through Friday, we're open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And Saturdays, we're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. The reason why we're open at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. is because that's the most convenient time for everybody, even the team. You never have to worry about early morning traffic, like the people that got to be at work at 7, or the people that got to be at work at 8, or the people that got to be at work at 9. When you're driving to work, it's normally clear, you're happy, there's no traffic on the freeway, nobody's flipping the bird at you, nobody's cutting you off on the freeway, and so when you get to work, you're still happy. You're not mad about the road race that you just experienced on the freeway, on the I-30 or the I-20. You're just happy to be at work, and you get to come in smiling, ready to make the customers happy. Same thing when you get off work. When you get off work at 7 p.m., there's no traffic there's no traffic on the freeway. If we close at 5 or 6, man, it would be so much traffic on the freeway that you probably just want to stay at work until the traffic dies out. You know, so we thought about all that as we were coming up with the actual store hours. And again, we talked about the happy experience rule. What was your favorite service provided in the happy experience rule?
I think the walking over to give the bag to the customer, because like I feel like that's like the key interaction to wrap it all up, to be kind of remembered. So whenever like they like say like their friend asks like, oh, like where can I get hair, they'll keep that memory in mind, like, oh, I remember that sales girl was really nice and helpful, and she went above and beyond to give me that service that I wanted. So then she'll recommend us to her, and then like we'll gain another customer.
Yep, teamwork. Company perks, company cars. We got snacks in the back of the stores. There's always events. There's always something to keep you happy here on the team of She's Happy Hair. Paid time off. Managers are eligible to use their PTO after 90 days of employment. Vacation time. So after 1 to 3 years, you get 5 days paid vacation. 4 to 7 years, you get 7 days paid vacation. And 8+ years, you get a total of 10 days paid vacation to go enjoy yourself, recuperate, regenerate, and come back and make the customers happy. We ask that you refrain from taking vacation time during income tax season, back to school season, Black Friday, or the Christmas time. Those are times that we need you in the store because that's when we have the most customers coming in. So we don't want you asking for time off during these times. If you do, it's not like we're going to say no, that you can't take that time off or you can't go on that vacation. It's just that, hey, we definitely need as many people in the stores at this time as possible. If you're sick more than 2 days in a row, in order to come back to work, we're going to need a doctor's note. So if you got the cooties and you call in twice, 2 days in a row, the third day, we definitely want a doctor's note to make sure that you are good to go after your sickness. Jury duty, inclement weather, rain, sleet, or snow, the bundles must go. I'm going to say it again. Rain, sleet, or snow, the bundles must go. In some cities, it rains, it snows. It does so many different things in so many different places. In Dallas, it may snow, but in Detroit, it's a blizzard. And when there's a blizzard in Detroit, they still open. The stores are still open. Customers still coming in. So we expect the same thing in the Dallas area. Give me 1 second. Marcus speaking.
Marcus.
Hey, what's up?
Again. Not much. Hey, I'm not going to take too much of your time. I was just looking to see that event tonight. Is it, am I going to, I was looking at it, am I going to be like the only
Probably. Probably. Yeah, it's so it's definitely a black event. It's a lot of those baller guys though, the ones that are at the top of the realtor food chain in our community or in my community. So yeah, I go everywhere, so I'm able to kind of blend in all the rooms and stuff. And yeah, you can come, and work the room with me. I'm definitely gonna be there, enjoying myself, eating, drinking, and rubbing elbows and stuff. So I didn't want to miss tonight because The guy that's actually putting it on is one of the big guys in the city. A lot of people know him. And, you know, it's just a way to kind of be a part of whatever the greatness is happening. So.
Yeah, I was seeing Adonis is connected with him, with one of the guys as well. So is the link, I mean, is the admission the one that's in the Instagram? Because I think the one you sent me is just a form fill. But, okay, never mind. I think this is it. I found it on Instagram. The general admission, 75, and then VIP is like 125. Does that sound correct?
Yep. I did the VIP just so you know, nobody can tell me where I can't go.
I got you.
Throughout the day.
Yeah.
So if you coming through, I'll make sure you enjoy yourself. Yeah, introduce you to the right people and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And I'd love to just speak about how like we can, I don't know, help each other out in the industry that I guess we're both kind of somehow finding ourselves continuing to build on.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that too.
Yeah, man, I'm always connecting a lot of dots, making a lot of things happen, and I try to be in the right rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see you tonight. You plan on getting out tonight at all, or you just thinking about it?
Probably, yeah. I need to drink a couple energy drinks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, come through.
I'll probably drink an energy drink and then come through.
Yeah, I'm about a bar for us, so I'll see you tonight.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got a phone call. All right. So the fact that we've been open in Detroit, Michigan, and I just love using this example, right? So in Dallas, what's the coldest it may get in Dallas? It get pretty cold out there?
Well, I live in Arlington, but I feel like Dallas, sometimes, like now it is.
Is the
like
weather
during,
the weather different in Arlington than in Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends what part you're in. Like sometimes it'll be raining over there, but over here it's like sunny.
Okay, got it. So the point I'm making is I know it snows in Dallas, and I know it gets pretty cold. But even though it snows and it gets cold, we still got to make it to work, and we still got to sell the bundles to the customer one way or another. And I always use the rain, sleet, or snow, the bundles must go slogan, because if it's snowing in Detroit, Michigan, and it's like cold in Dallas, then we don't expect the team to call in because it's cold outside. When we got people in Detroit going to work in the snow. So it's like, again, rain, sleet, or snow, the bundles must go. Each and every employee contributes to the success or the failure of She's Happy Hair. Whether it's training, your job performance, how you treat the team. We have certain service expectations. And I want you to read 2 of these bullet points that you see under service expectations for me.
Keep store exceptionally tidy, including counters, floors, aisles, and doorways clear. In addition to cleaning any and all glass counters and mirrors.
What does that mean? That means that it's our job in the store to keep the store clean. So if you're in the store, if you're the sales consultant, if you're the loss prevention guy, if you're whatever title you have in the store, it's our job to keep the store clean. Whether it's taking out the trash, cleaning the glass countertops or the mirrors, or even cleaning the restroom or the refrigerator. So I just want to make sure that we all know that it takes a team to clean. If we're not cleaning, then the store doesn't look clean. And if you can see the dirt, then they can see the dirt. If you can see the trash, then they can see the trash. Whatever you can see, the customer can see too. And so we always make sure that we get the corners and there's no spider webs. If there's spider webs there, then that means we ain't cleaned there in a long time. So it's really important for us to maintain the cleanliness of the store locations. Can you read another bullet point for me?
All food and drinks are prohibited on the sales floor and should be kept in assigned areas.
When you take a break for lunch or a break, just a 15-minute break, we don't expect you to be eating it out on the sales floor. If you're going to eat anything, it should be in the back break area. If you're going to be chewing anything, it should be in the back break area. You should not be chewing gum as a sales consultant here at She's Happy Hair, especially when customers are in the store. If you're chewing gum on the clock, it's frowned upon because customers don't want to look in your mouth and see you chewing gum while you're talking to them. We want your mouth hopefully clear, not full of gum, not full of candy, and hopefully you brush your teeth too. We want you to come to work with the funky. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people chew gum to hide the fact that they got something else going on there. So I'd rather you thoroughly brush your teeth instead of come to work chewing gum, providing that horrible experience to the customers as they come in. Personnel records, you fill out your personnel records, make sure you're getting paid. Workplace conduct. Let's talk about unacceptable workplace conduct. Can you please read one of these bullet points under unacceptable workplace conduct?
Possessing, using, selling, or negotiating the sale of illegal drugs will result in immediate termination.
Immediate. That means nobody should be selling anything on the clock or around She's Happy Hair. Read one more for me, please.
Not calling in and or failing to use the employee communications tools and or not showing up for work can result in immediate termination.
If you're scheduled to be on a shift at a certain time at a certain store location, you are needed to be there, not just for the team, but also for the customers. If you show up late to that particular store, the customers aren't going to say, hey, such and such opened the store late. They're going to go on Google. They're going to type in, She's Happy Hair opened up late. This ghetto company, I should take my money somewhere else. Who knows what they're going to say, right? And so it's our job to keep them and prevent them from saying that. The way we do that is by showing up on time and doing what we said we are going to do. But if you're not calling in and you're failing to use the employee clock in and timekeeping procedures, and of course, if that means that you can be terminated immediately because we got to get dependable people on the team, especially in that Dallas area. So give me one more bullet point, please.
Taking unauthorized gratitudes or tips in connection with She's Happy Hair business.
Yep. Anytime someone comes in trying to offer you something for something, especially if it's bundles, don't do it. Somebody come in with your favorite artist tickets. You might be part of the Beehive or something. They come in with some Beyonce tickets, and they like, hey, I don't have any money, but I got these Beyonce tickets. And if you give me some bundles, we might be able to work something out. That's what, the gratuities, and we don't want to take any of those things and make any of those deals. Excessive use of cell phones at the front or near any store location. Excessive missed punches are frowned upon. We already know about punctuality and attendance. If you're tardy, you get a verbal warning, final written, and then, of course, possible termination if it continues. One no call, no show can result in immediate termination. So all it takes is one time for you to be like, man, I ain't calling them. You just be like, man, I ain't showing up. They ain't gonna do nothing. All right. Because we're always doing something, and we're always going to do what's right. And if you're not calling in and you're not showing up, then you're going to force us to do what's right for the team, for us. Again, you are also required to send an email to management@sheshappyhair.com asking another employee, friend, or relative to send the email, or asking somebody else to call your supervisor or the leader in the store and say such and such can't come to work. That's frowned upon as well. Either you call or you send the email. And then with that being said, have you ever been a key holder? A key holder is someone that has the key to the store. So they're in charge of closing the store, locking it up, taking the keys home with them. And if you got the keys at home with you, that means you got to be back on time because you got the keys. In order for us to cater to the customers on time, the person with the keys, the key holder, got to be on time. If you're a key holder and you have 2 no call, no shows, if you're a key holder and you have 2 no call, no shows, we will consider that a voluntarily resignation. So if you are the key holder and you just decide not to come to work for 2 days in a row, we go assume that, man, maybe they quit. And if you quit, then we gotta rekey the store locks, and if you lose the key, we gotta rekey the store locks. And anytime we gotta rekey the store, it costs us a couple $100. It's gonna cost you $250. Is it $250? Yeah, it's gonna cost you $250 to for us to get the key made if you lose the keys to the store. So let's be responsible and try to keep the keys of the store somewhere close. Dress code. She's Happy Hair is the luxury beauty brand of hair extensions. Now employees are expected to represent that motto. You have to care about what you look like when you come to the store. She's Happy staff will be required to have their hair and makeup done before clocking in, not be allowed to start the shift outside the dress code. Sales consultants may only wear provided She's Happy Hair t-shirts. They're going to provide some shirts for you. Sales consultants can only wear black pants. Your black pants should not have excessive ripped, exposing the skin. Absolutely no shorts, no leggings, no tights, no yoga pants. Everything I just said is unacceptable. Your pants should be regular black pants, regular She's Happy Hair shirt, all black shoes. If you have on anything other than all black shoes, you're probably going to get sent home. Even if you're in the store and you got on something other than all black shoes, we can see you on the camera. We have cameras in all the store locations. The team is always tapping in, and we have eyes on the cameras. So if you come to work out of uniform, they go see it, probably go call, send you home, those type of things. So please show up ready to work, ready to get it in. The last thing we want you to do is show up to work with flip-flops on, or house shoes, or sandals, when those aren't your actual uniform attire. So we don't even expect to see flip-flops in the store. Don't even bring them to the store. Come to work, ready to work, with the right attire on. It's frowned upon for you to show up to the store in your house shoes, in your flip-flops, in your sandals, with the intentions of, I'm going to get ready. We want you to already be ready when you get there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
No scarves, no bonnets, no hair wraps of any kind. Failure to follow the dress code may result in swift disciplinary action up to and including termination. So here is an example of a good uniform versus a not so good uniform. Now, the person on the left is out of uniform because they have black and white shoes on, black and white pants, white t-shirt, as well as a hat. Even though it's a She's Happy Hair hat, again, it's still frowned upon if you have on a hat, especially if it's not complementing the entire uniform. On the right here, you see Ivana. She has black She's Happy Hair shirt, got the blazer, black pants, black shoes, got her hair done. She's ready to rock and roll. See what else we got here. Outside employment, media policy, inspections. If you have a bag and you show up to a She's Happy Hair store location, it is the job of the loss prevention specialist to inspect your bag on the way out. If you don't want your bags inspected, leave them in the car. But it is their job to inspect your bags on the way out. So anytime security, loss prevention, you in the store, you about to leave, they say, let me check your bag. Don't get upset. They're only doing their job. It's their job to check every bag before you leave the store if you have bags in the store. Customer greeting. Customer greeting. Employees should greet each and every customer as soon as reasonably possible. What does that mean? That means that when a customer walks in, everybody should greet the customer. If a customer walks into She's Happy Hair and you hear the loss prevention specialist say, welcome to She's Happy Hair, you got to say it too. If a customer walks in the store and you say, welcome to She's Happy Hair, the loss prevention specialist needs to say it too. We want the customer to hear that welcome from everybody in the store, because that customer in the store isn't one person's customer. That customer in the store is everybody's customer. So everybody needs to say, welcome to She's Happy Hair, as if we're excited to see the customer, because we all should be. Without no customers, there's no us. Every time a customer comes in, we're all happy, good to go, because we get a chance to provide that 5-star happy experience like what we talked about. When it comes to the store phone, that's another form of the greeting. When people think about a customer greeting, they only think about the customers walking into the store. When we talk about the customer greeting, we're talking about the customers walking into the store. We're talking about the customers that's calling. And so when they call, we got to greet them with a smile on our face. So let's practice. I want to ask you real quick, your last position, your last role, when you answered the phone, what was the greeting? How did you answer the phone when you picked up?
We do it at school, so it's mainly like, oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, it's thank you for calling Ogle School. How may I help you? My name is Nayeli Mata. And then they'll say like what services they'll want, and then at the end I'll be like, thank you so much for calling Ogle School. Hope to see you soon. And then you just like say goodbye. Okay. And it's always good to have that, that courteous greeting, the go-to words to answer the phone. And so there's only one way to answer the phone here at She's Happy Hair. And everybody does this, right? Across the board, you call any store right now, we expect them to answer the phone the exact same way. And when the phone rings, right? Ring, ring. It's a great day at She's Happy Hair. Marcus speaking. How may I help you? And the whole key is to always say that it's a great day at She's Happy Hair. That's how you want to open up when you answer the phone. The reason for that is when someone's calling the store, they're calling with a concern, with a question, with a complaint. They're looking for advice. And when they're calling, if it is a concern, if it is a complaint, we always want to control the conversation, the energy of the conversation. If we just answer the phone when the phone rings, and before they called us, they was looking in the mirror, talking to themselves, telling us like how they go handle this situation. They got me messed up. They sent me these wrong bundles. The ends ain't matching. The colors ain't matching. I can't believe they sent me 2 bundles and I paid for 3. Nah, they got me messed up. And so when they pick up the phone to call you, and they mad because they never had this pep talk, they already know what they finna say to you. They about to chew your head off. It's up to you to control the energy of that conversation, and you can solve the problem before it even becomes a problem just by answering the phone with ring, ring. It's a great day. She's Happy Hair. How can I help you? Because after you tell them that it's a great day over here, they're not going to still be as mad as they were when they called you. But if you just answer the phone with ring, ring, hello, oh, they about to give you the blues. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you exactly what they practice in the mirror. But if you answer the phone with it's a great day, She's Happy Hair, they might forget about how they was about to cuss you out because you forgot to send the extra bundle or whatever that was, right? So point I'm making is there's only one way to answer the phone here, and it's always a great day at She's Happy Hair. Monday, it's a great day at She's Happy Hair. Tuesday, it's a great day at She's Happy Hair. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's always a great day at She's Happy Hair. That's the only way we expect the team to answer the phone. When you answer the phone with it's a great day at She's Happy Hair, we also expect for you to be smiling. You ever been on the phone with somebody and you can tell they mad? Anytime somebody calls the store, we want you to answer the phone happy because it's money calling. We don't want the phone to ring 5, 6, 10, 11, 12 times because it's money calling. If money's calling, somebody got to pick up. So if the phone is ringing in the store, they're not calling to see how you're doing. They're calling to give you some money. And so you should answer the phone and let them give you some money. But if you're not answering the phone and letting them know it's a great day at She's Happy Hair, if you're not answering the phone and smiling over the phone because they can feel you smiling or not. Every time somebody calls the store phone and I'm in there, I answer the phone with a Kool-Aid smile on my face because I'm really happy they calling.
Hello, thank you for calling She's Happy Hair. It's a great day at She's Happy Hair. Marcus speaking, how can I help you? And I'm smiling after I say, how can I help you? Because I'm happy to be able to help you. But if you're on the phone and you like, hello? What's up? That energy is going to be felt over the phone. And so we always want to answer the phone with the right energy because it's always a great day. Solicitation. You asked about this. This is to answer your question, right? It is our desire to conduct our operations in a productive manner. Our employees should have the opportunity to work without interference from coworkers or others in the workplace pursuing a non-business related purpose. Employees may not solicit or distribute literature concerning non-business related activities during work time or in work areas. That means as long as you're on the clock at She's Happy Hair, we should be promoting all things She's Happy Hair. Employees who are on non-work time may not solicit other employees who are on work time. So that means that if you are off the clock, you shouldn't be up there soliciting your services to the team that is on the clock. Work time does not include lunch periods, work breaks, or any other periods in which employees are not on duty or being financially compensated for performance. Access to the store. Each and every single one of our stores have a button where you can buzz customers in and buzz customers out. No one can ever walk up to a She's Happy store door and just open it up and walk right in. You have to be buzzed in. With that being said, as a team member, you always want to have eyes on the door. Anytime there's customers walking up to the door, you want to hit the button before they start pulling on it. Anytime there's a customer that's looking to come in and come get happy, we want to see them before they get to the door and click the button before they pull on it. If you allow a customer to pull on the door only for them to find out that it's locked, that's poor customer service before they even come in. A great customer experience is them walking up to the door, pulling on the door, and coming in to give you some money. If they walk up to the door, pull on the door, and nothing happens, and then they pull on it again, and nothing happens, and they pull on it again, and nobody buzzing them in, and now they looking through the window trying to see if we open, that's horrible customer service. That's a horrible way to start She's Happy Hair experience. It's our responsibility, especially for the security guards and loss prevention specialists, to keep eyes on the door, buzz the customers in and out, and make sure that the customers are happy, as well as the vendors when they're coming in and out. We do have alarm buttons, emergency buttons all over the store. So in case of emergency, you will know where the emergency button is at in case you need to push that to get some help there ASAP. Last but not least, store opening and closing responsibilities. Everybody opens the store. We have a checklist. You're expected to follow that checklist. Everybody closes the store. We have a checklist. You're expected to follow that checklist. The way you open the store, the way you close the store affects our business operations. Opening and closing the store is a major responsibility for everybody here at She's Happy Hair. We talked about the lost key replacement. It'll be $150. I think I said $250. It's just $150 if you lose the keys to the store. Then we have to get it rekeyed. Let's see where we at. Exit interview. Keys to success. In closing, I want to talk about the keys to success. The customer is always right. Do you believe that?
Yeah. In some cases, yeah.
Yeah, unless they bought a closure, 6 months ago, installed it, and now it starts balding, and now they're back in the store saying, I need a new closure. Then they're not right. You need to buy a new closure, man. Your closure's worn out. You need to buy a new one. But sometimes we do cater to the customers. Our goal is to keep the customers happy, even if they're not. I'm going to say it again. Keep the customers happy, even if they're not. I need to add this on. I like the way that came out. Let's add that. I like the way that sounds. Keep the customers happy. Even when they're not. See how that go? That's going to be a new rule for us, new slogan. So the customer's always right. The next one says, want more, do more, get more. If you want more here at She's Happy Hair, do more. If you do more here at She's Happy Hair, you're going to get more. Whether it's a bonus, a raise, a new job title, responsibilities, a team to supervise or to oversee. Want more, do more, get more. I love that. The next one is don't find fault, find remedy. What does that mean to you?
Find a solution.
Don't find fault, find remedy. Yep. And the whole point of that is you never want to use your energy to point fingers and find the fault. You always want to use your energy to remedy the situation. The examples I love to give is if somebody's responsibility on some particular day is to take the trash out, but you see the trash needs to be taken out, and you don't take it out, then it never gets done. But if you see that it needs to get done and you go ahead and knock it out, that's what makes us a team. If you see that it needs to get done and it doesn't get done, and all you're doing is sitting around saying, well, who was supposed to do it? And now instead of us just doing it, we're spending more time finding the fault in the person that was supposed to do it instead of just using their energy to do it. So instead of going to find the person to point the finger at to say, you were supposed to do this, you were supposed to count the bundles, you were supposed to just go ahead and do it so that way we can move forward as a team. Mindset, better than yesterday mindset. Better than yesterday. Our goal here at She's Happy Hair is to be better than yesterday. So whoever you are today, it's okay for you to grow and get better the next day than you were before. Constantly look for ways to improve your performance, store sales, product sales, personal development, cut waste and be efficient. And most of all, provide superior customer service, that 5-star happy experience like what we talked about. And of course, my favorite that I just put on here, keep the customers happy even when they not. It's our goal. If a customer is upset about their experience, we want to keep them happy so they don't go on Google and leave a 1-star review. If a customer is dissatisfied with the product, we want to keep them happy so they won't go online and post some viral video. We always want to do what we need to do to keep the customers happy, because as long as we keeping the customers happy, we will stay in business. We talked all about the history of She's Happy Hair. We talked all about the products at She's Happy Hair, the foundation, the expectations, the operations, the store, the hours. We went through the handbook. We did a little bit of everything today virtually. And I know I did a lot of talking. I was going fast. We've been on here for 2 hours and 7 minutes exactly. And I want to open the floor up to you with any questions or thoughts that you may have had about, my slideshow or even the handbook, or any questions you have about your position, your role. I am all ears, and the floor is open.
I only had questions about, if there's a certain date that that you can't work, I would just have to text the management. Yes, yeah. You want to let the management email, management@sheshappyhair.com, send that day up or those days up, and then we'll make sure that, we don't schedule you for those days going forward, and fill in the blank and get someone to work the shift and provide the service to the customers. Okay, that works. And then, with my hours, that would be, I will have to talk to the manager from the Arlington store, right? Yes, the manager or HR. So once you get a hold of Ashley in HR, she'll be able to, kind of get some things going with your schedule, along with Adrian Richardson. Okay, yeah, that works. And those were my only 2 questions. Yep, and if I remember right, I believe you start tomorrow. Do you already have your hours? Because it looked like you're taking this virtual orientation from home. Yes, but no, I haven't gotten anything. Okay, we'll make sure. Go ahead. Oh, I said I didn't know I was starting tomorrow. Okay, and I don't know. I just know the orientation was scheduled for today, and it may be tomorrow, it may be Monday, but you will receive the actual messaging from the HR team up here. Okay, yeah, that works. Yep, and again. And then I text message thing. Yep. So we'll be able to communicate, and again.
Thank you. Thank you for, coming on board with the right energy, the right mindset, and with the experience. I think you're going to be able to take our DFW team to the next level because we definitely need all the help we can get. It's a lot of customers coming in to get happy, and it's our job to keep them that way. So thank you again for your time, and I look forward to meeting you in person.
Of course, no, and thank you for this opportunity. This is my dream job.
Let's go, man. Hair expert. Peace out.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Of course. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yep.